What is up, distinguished guests? Folks, welcome back to the Low Budget LCS. School is back in session. For this evening, I will be your professor of word feel, and auditory stimulation, LeChance, and I'm joined by the visiting Professor Vega teaching his new class on the fundamentals of algorithmic interpretation. Vega, what's up, man? Welcome back.
I am so excited to be back. It has been a long summer, but I am so ready for some League of Legends, to watch some League of Legends and cast it with my best friend LeChance, the best caster duo I could ask for.
Oh my God.
I spent the summer, moonlighting as a statistics professor, in the Discord there, but
Of
now
course.
I'm ready. I'm ready to, throw all that out the window because it's week one.
It's week one, right? It's week one. We can't get ahead of ourselves. We got to see how this all plays out, and we've got a banger today. We're starting off with Financial League. This is, of course, as the inaugural stream. Get ready for me to make some mistakes. It's gonna happen. Where's the scene? There it is. There it is. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yeah, we have got Tip Top Gaming versus Dirty Rats Xfinity. And listen, the tournament code worked perfectly. Hell yeah. They're sending us the spectator link. They're talking about Baldur's Gate 3, the game that everyone's talking about. And I think we're going to be able to just hop right into this. Hot damn, these people are professional.
They are. They're here. They're ready. They are pulling me into a Baldur's Gate discussion, which has been pretty much my life over the summer. It's like I'm ready for the Baldur's Gate arc into my Starfield arc, which is pretty much going to be my entire summer.
God, if Starfield hits, like it's gonna be just such a good little like 2 months of games, like really nailing it.
Oh yeah, I mean we're spoiled this year. I mean we're spoiled first of all to come talk about great League of Legends between. I'm not trying to show any bias here, but Dirty Rats Xfinity last season was one of my favorite teams. But one thing I love about new seasons is I get to find new favorite teams.
Hell yeah. I
get to find new teams that I'm super excited to watch out. And TTG, Tip Top Gaming, the tip top of gaming in the world. When I looked over their OP.GG stuff today, I started doing a little bit digging. I started falling in love all over again. Draft has started. We kicked off.
This is incredible. This is incredible. This is perfect. Of course. I have the wrong setup for draft, so please illuminate us to draft as it plays out, and I'll see if I can fix it on my end. Once again, folks, low budget LCS, it's a promise. It's not a prank.
Okay, I'll paint a mental picture for everyone. It's going pretty quickly. DRX so far has banned Fiora and Kayn. DTG has banned Maokai and Serath. We're waiting on the third ban for DRX. Some quick highlights in draft. Both these teams, TTG and DRX, both have very good bot lanes. For the DRX side, their mid laner, Kigarus, extremely good. I think that's somebody you potentially put on your radar for this season. DRX closes out the first round of bans with Graves and Zac on the other side. And the first pick, Kai'Sa for DRX. No surprise there. Kai'Sa, very popular right now. Mostly played in bot lane, but can be flexed to mid. We see that kind of...
We've got it on stream now. It doesn't look good, but it's here.
Here. That's good enough. We're fine with that. Tristana picked up for TTG, and the Kindred pick. Kindred always extremely exciting. Avada, a very good Kindred player. I was going to talk about how good the Graves was, but it was banned. Kindred, the most played currently this season in solo queue. Tristana, very good flex between bot and mid. We do see it mid a lot. Very good pushing pick. Resets are amazing. Very good at taking towers. We'll see what DRX picks second and third here to kind of get that first look at the comp. The Jarvan hovered and locked in. Jarvan, extremely good jungler right now. Very good early pressure, early ganks. Good job fighting around the dragons, Rift Heralds, things like that. Also provides a good path for Kai'Sa to get the ult in. See what they choose to pair with these two. Also, I want to tell you, it looks great.
Hell yeah. Thank you so much.
Pretty
Also,
much amazing.
is there an echo now on my voice? Let me know. Also, I've somehow lost the chat box and can't chat. This is good. This is perfect.
This is week 1, baby.
This is week 1. Week 1, stream 1. Working
Look,
out
guys,
all the kinks.
there's our stream preseason. Okay,
No
we
echo?
Don't get any tune-up games.
Oh, fuck yeah. All right, well, I won't be able to type, but I will be able to talk to you guys. Now, Vega, back to this draft here. I would like some I'd like some context here if there are any massive power picks coming into play. I have been playing a lot of Arena, but I haven't stepped back into the traditional 5v5 in a hot second. So anything crazy that's bouncing around right here, any bopping power picks?
I would say that the Kai'Sa and Tristana are two pretty much we see handshaked a lot as early picks. Kai'Sa's probably the premier AD carry right now. Some of the recent nerfs have kind of knocked her down to where it's, there's contention around that pick a little bit more than there was on previous patches, but I really like DRX's start to the draft, which is the Kai'Sa, Jarvan, Taliyah. It gives a lot of playmaking for Jarvan. Taliyah can join fights. Kai'Sa, obviously, with ult, can join those later game engages. But on the other side, Kindred, a very good pick. Avada, who is their jungler, is honestly a grinder. I think when I looked today, already 150 games in this split. And Kindred is the most played. So that's definitely a personal preference pick. Tristana, very good shoving. Looks like it's going to the bot lane. Ahri in mid lane's been popular for a couple months now, and it's a pretty safe pick into most things. I really wonder what jungler they choose to pair up with Ahri. What top lane they choose to pair up with Ahri, because Ahri's side laning can be a little bit weak at times. But they do pick the Alistar. A lot of engage with the Ali Tristana. Love that. Ban-wise, glad to see the Rumble out of there. Glad to see the Graves out of there. Both extremely good. Plus Ornn and Maokai, two really good engage champions that can be kind of annoying. When you take a jungler like Kindred, a lot of times you lack that go button engage that you would sometimes get from jungle. So an Alistar pick is good, but we'll see. Ooh, the Gragas pick.
Ooh.
Assuming that could be, it's either support or top. We'll see with the next pick kind of where we think it is. I'm assuming top lane. We always love Gragas. I mean, there's nothing I love more than drinking on a Sunday night, but...
Oh, absolutely. Get a little bit of day drinking on.
It's so great that we get to do the first game on a Sunday night, too. It's like Sunday night football. We're getting to do our... And it looks like it is going to be... I'm going to say it's Gragas support, but as we know in LBLCS, all of these could be going anywhere.
As we know, you never know. Let's be real.
We never really know.
Yeah.
I'm going to hedge my bets here. And we'll see what they choose to
speaking
round
of
out.
bets, you reminded me about bets. This is perfect. Excellent. Excellent.
Oh, the
Excellent.
Cassante.
Ooh.
I really like that. I think Cassante is great in the side lanes. Also, it's kind of hard later for Gragas or Sion to sit in a side lane against Cassante, and that's the red side advantage, right? You get to look at the enemy comp and decide what you want to pick. On paper, I think when you look at both of these teams, DRX is a team that wants to be mobile. They want to catch you in a side lane. They've got the Sion ult, the Taliyah ult, Kai'Sa ult, all these pieces to, join a fight quickly in another lane. Meanwhile, TTG, they're going to look to find engages and blow up a target, right? They've got the Kindred for if any engage goes on to any of theirs, but they want to Alistar combo, dive in with Ahri, dive in with Triss, Cassante, burst a target out and then look to win a fight on those resets. Both comps I like a lot, and I love that it's week 1 and we don't have anything to really go off of right now. We get to genuinely see coming in who's got the right read, who's been scrimming, who feels good about what they're playing.
Absolutely. Who's done their required reading over the summer, and they're coming back correct here. But yeah, nothing to go off of, and there have been some scrims. I've heard that some of these teams have been scrimming pretty consistently, so they might understand the landscape at least a little bit. We're going to leave this screen up for a hot second while they draft in client, and we're going to start the predictions. That's going to be...
I love coming back to casting, and then as for people who don't know about casting, as you go over a scene, you just get more and more comfortable. Talking, because if you hadn't done it in a while, talking in front of people, I'm not the best public speaker.
Right.
But I noticed early in the season, I don't modulate my breath well enough when I'm taking long-winded explanations.
Yeah.
So it's like much like the players who are getting used to gameplay and getting used to, how it feels. I am getting my early reps in of making long-winded explanations about things that the teams will then send their Scion mid and Gragas to jungle.
Oh, you and me both, baby. I'm over here pulling on all the bells and whistles, wiping dust off of stuff. Remembering how to talk and type at the same time. It's crazy how you just can't do those two things at the same time. Gymshack, La Vega, the city of chance. So true.
I like that a lot.
So fucking true. Best guys, we're gonna do our best to do you proud. We see the faith out there. We're gonna try and put on a damn good show for you tonight. It's taking me forever to type this out. Tip, top, gaming. If you say it, well, you type it.
I believe in you.
Who will win? Exclamation point. Punctuation. Always important. What do you think, 5 minutes or 10 minutes?
Yeah, 5 minutes.
5 minutes. They're paying attention. They know what's up. All right, the drafts are up there in front of you. The predictions are up. Go ahead and bet those schmeckles at La Vega, the city of chance, named by Gymshack. Holy shit. So many fucking things have happened.
Everybody's waiting for the beginning of season. You get all the resubs for the first beginning of season stream.
Absolutely. Lest Force coming in with the resub. Where's the lo-fi elevator music type beats at? Here they are in your ears right now, bumping. Gymshack says, woo, season 11. Damn straight. Oh, hi, Vega, the one, the only. 5 months. God damn. A wonderful 5 months it's been.
Oh, amazing 5 months.
These have all been resubs. Camped says, let's go. We had a hype train. That was sick. Pence Man coming back. Best casters. NA. We're going to do our best today for you. Pence Man. Bear TV. Not Barty, but maybe Barty. Thank you again for the resub. And Kiale. You let me know if that's how you probably intended people in saying that. But thank you so much for the resub. Barty, woo. Yes, Barty is back. Fuck yeah.
Let's go, Barty.
Barty is back on in. All right, let's see. I think that's been enough time. We can switch over to...
Yeah.
Is it client pick band? Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. All right. Okay. It's coming back.
Beautiful.
Okay, so... Oh, and real fast. Let's fucking... So which team are you betting on in your heart? I know you said we don't know. I apologize if you already put this out there, but whose comp tickles your brain a little bit more?
I'll say this. The algorithm picked DRX to win the game, and that's based on a lot of factors, a lot of intricate math,
yeah. You wanna talk about your algorithm a little bit?
We got a little bit of time, yeah, sure.
Yeah, what is this? I just sort of imagine you've got did you watch the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Yes, it's essentially...
Is it Zordon? Is there a large tube with, sort of... Okay, good.
Where I have, like essentially my own faker who I'm like, here's the teams, and I feed it data, and then it speaks to me who it thinks will win.
Good, a precog.
Yeah, but for... Actually, the way it works is, so I devised the system that... It's different for every single league, but essentially takes your current rank, your previous rank from last split, and your rank from the last season, and your win rate, and it has number values for all those things based on where they are, and then it makes a score, and it averages all four of those numbers into a score, and then your team, based on if they were really good last year, or they were in playoffs or whatever, however they finished, it gives your team a score, and then it averages those together, and averages all the team player scores together, and it gives the team just an average rating, and then it sorts all the teams by their average rating. Now, this is kind of hard because in preseason, the rosters have like 7-8 people on them. Some people are subs, some people, whatever. So it has some flaws. And after week 1, it'll be a lot better because then I can actually incorporate, how people did in games. But so right now, I just took it today and just said, like, okay, I'll take the scores of all the teams on the schedule and just put them against each other. If anybody's wondering, I did post it in community, all the results. So if anybody just wants to take a peek for fun. But yeah, it says DRX is going to win, but you know me. I'm a Maverick. Tip Top Gaming. I love Kindred. I love Ari. I love the Tristana pick. I just love the attitude of the team. So my official prediction on stream, I think DRX is going to win. I like their comp better.
Dude. That algorithm, that's a lot. I am impressed as hell. That's fucking wild. Okay.
It's a lot simpler than when I explain it. It seems really crazy, but when you actually look at it, it's not that crazy. It's just like if gold 4 points, if gold 3 5 points, you know, like stuff like that.
Zodiac says Vega jinxing. Thank you so much. Him the guy. It is a best of 3. Unless I'm just super wrong, but it's best of 3 unless something radical has changed.
To my knowledge, it's best of 3.
Okay, excellent. Excellent. We're all on the same page here. All right, my gut check here. My gut check.
It's tough. I thought both comps look good, and we don't have anything to say like, oh, this team is doing really well right now.
That boy True saying 2-0 Tip Top Gaming. I think it's broken. I think they're referring to your algorithm. We'll see. We'll see, Truth. We will see. Okay.
That boy Truth has 2 T's in it. TTG has 2 T's in it. I don't know. Seems a little biased.
Oh. Pulling back.
You want to stream in Discord?
Yes, of course. Perfect.
Time-honored tradition.
Time-honored tradition. It's happening. It's all working. Ooh, okay. Come on, baby. Oh, fuck. That doesn't look good. Okay, I've got to reconnect. Oh, shit, guys. Oh, shit. All right. Everyone start praying to various deities. Did that just close the stream for you?
No, actually, weirdly enough, I see the game on your stream.
You see the game? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold.
This is so weird because you're not in it, but I see the game.
Hold. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. We are back.
Beautiful.
Okay. Excellent. This is the low, but yes, hell yeah, Jim. We never want to let the true fans down.
Yeah. It's important to remember where you come from.
It is. And the great thing is that we'll never be able to forget it because
we are reminded every stream.
Every single stream. We get into a clip. We're building momentum, and we're going to start right now. Game 1 in this best of 3. Look at that. I even put up the right back. Uh-oh, there's a pause. Okay, oh, thank God.
Okay.
Oh, my heart fucking stopped.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh, is it just me?
That could have something to do with the yerba mate that I'm drinking as well. Please, what do you want to know? Maybe I can illuminate it for you.
Something slightly abnormal that we do see teams do this a lot, but not a ton as far as, when teams first game of the season, I'm sure teams have been cooking on strategies, but both junglers start topside and will be pathing bot for their first ganks and potential action, I would assume, unless Jarvan chooses to go for, a quick level 3 gank. But that's interesting because normally you see handshake, teams start with their bot lanes leashing, head to bot, blah, 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 but both teams often do a topside start. One thing to note for all of us is, we know the Kindred marks is very important for her to get, and the easiest time to get them is this early game. So we'll have to keep an eye on that this game of how Kindred is doing stacking her marks up.
Absolutely, and how the opposing team goes about attempting to deny them as well. I've seen, it's always interesting to see, a little bit of a skirmish up here in the top lane. Just a little bit of trading back and forth. Slampus and Sniper just testing each other's skills out once again. 2 minutes into Season 11 here. Already got people looking for kill. What will be the first kill of Season 11? That's the real question.
Exactly. You want to be the one doing the killing, not the first death of Season 11. Mid lane, big trade there.
Absolutely. Oh, dyslexic!
Oh, Kindred takes the red, too. Gets the flash off Jarvan.
Barely gets out of that jungle. A perfect flag and drag. I saw a little bit of damage ticking down on them. I wasn't sure how long their health bar was gonna hold out. But now...
That's actually massive. because Jarvan wants to be the aggressive ganking jungler, and offsetting the path like that and Kindred getting early pressure opens up a line. This bot lane needs to watch out.
They do, and they should know that Kindred is somewhere on their side of the map. They're close enough that they could dash back, and you know, Kindred doesn't really have any hard CC to lock them up, so they're still in that, like, Goldilocks area of still being able to chase. Look at that interrupt right there from Sniper. Really well played. Understands exactly. You know, Sion can release that charge whenever. Did he interrupt the charge up right there, or was that Slampus releasing it? Oh, nice charm right here from Meekin. Some damage onto Kigaris.
Both mid laners going at it. Notably, also, Kindred's first mark spawned on the top side scuttle. So unfortunate for Kindred. Jarvan does get that coming out of base, but as we see farm currently advantage to Kindred at being able to steal away that red and go back and clear her own camps. But right now, a lot of trading in the lanes, but not a lot of action. But Jarvan behind and top.
Potential gank up here. Slampus starting that trade. Two people in between Sniper and that top turret. Dyslexic has got the flag and drag. They've just got to make sure they nail it. Sniper has flash as well, but they are waiting it, baiting it out. There's the flash. Really well done from Sniper right there.
Yeah, excellent job being patient, not blowing the flash early, waiting to see the flag and drag to be out, and low mana for the Scion, so wasn't able to really get in there and use a bunch of spells to get slows and things like that. But ultimately, that is a flash burn. Gonna have to use the teleport to come back. We do see Kindred poking around in the top there.
Okay, yeah, really trying to hunt down Jarvan, but the flag and drag is gonna get him the distance that they need. Maybe? Kindred gonna push in, gonna take that Gromp. They've earned it at this point.
Yeah, and it works out well because we just had Cassante, you know, go back to base and TP back, so he's strong in topside. Sion now has to base to match it, and this gives Kindred a little bit of agency to push into that jungle. She knows she's winning the 1v1. Good trade in mid.
Absolutely. MLG just pushing Alistar back a little bit there.
Also thankful to Double If for playing. Now the playoffs are over for 100 Thieves.
It is
reclaiming his spot here.
So nice. It is so nice. I know Double If was really worried. He was like, are you guys cool if I play, you know, in that other league as well? And we said, yeah, no problem. So he was very gracious, asked our permission first, very above board. So nobody needs to worry about that at all.
Yeah, he promised to off-roll, so he is playing support, which is nice.
And it's so chill of him. Slampus back up here in the 1v1. This is a great 1v1. I like this Cassante versus Sion matchup. I feel like they've both got a lot of tools to answer each other with, so it's just this great little game of war that they've got going up there. Slampus has got to get level 6, though.
Definitely so, and lost a little bit of XP during the gank, but does have this giant wave to collect under tower, which should be fine, and the more Sion farms, the more he sees that health scale up, the more he cares less and less about what Cassante is doing. But it does look like we are going to get an early move down the river here for Cassante, maybe just shopping around, seeing if he can find wards, scout out any information.
Cassante got pinged. Cassante got pinged going in. He's on a ward. Slampus getting in his way, trying to body block him, but he is just going to get carried right over to a waiting Kindred. And that is an ult getting traded right there. Good move from Slampus to get out of there.
Post it in chat, guys. Just Cassante things. Using the enemy as a vehicle. Surfing the Scion to safety. Very good play there to get out. It looked dangerous. There was a Kindred around to perhaps turn that, but good job to do that. Scion going to choose to base again. It's taking some damage. A mid lane trade. Very nice.
Oh, Kigaris really knows this Talia. Got the combo down pat. Dyslexic IR in that bush, sweeping it, doing their due diligence, lots of vision. Still no kills, 7.5 minutes in. Neither team wants to go down first. They know there's got to be bloodshed. They just don't want to be the first one to go down.
Yeah, not for lack of effort. This top side is see. Oh!
Sniper, hold on, might be in a little bit of trouble here. No ult available for that Scion. That would have been key, maybe would have clinched it. Still no flash from the Cassante. Oh, Sniper. Sniper's playing fast and loose right here.
Still notably no teleport either. Goes back to base. Will lose out on this wave, but early on, slight lead over to the side of TTG. Most of that is going to be off the Kindred farm. Kindred's done a very good job farming up this game. Getting a lead does clear pretty fast. We see the next mark will be the Gromp of Jarvan there.
Are you guys just
See if they're able to
posting
get that.
champion stats in the
It's,
chat?
It's copy pasta from, I believe, Showmaker, who's a Korean mid laner. He loses a game to Cassante, and then he said 4,700 HP, 300 armor, 200 unstoppable shield.
Beautiful.
Talking about how strong Cassante is. So,
All chill
yes,
stats
anytime
about
Cassante
Cassante.
makes a play, please post Cassante stats in the chat.
It's important. We got to know what Cassante's up to.
Bot lane is getting a little bit of shove here. Nice for Kai'Sa, because normally against the Tristana, Tristana is going to shove you in heavily in the lane. It's very hard to make a play with the Alistar there and her jump. But notably, I want to shout out Foreign Guy, who, even though they've been under tower for a lot of the game, farming extremely well.
Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely. A little bit of dragon action here. Jarvan going over the back of the wall. He's going to start up that objective as they've got priority in this bottom lane. And look at that. The bot lane's going to go up, help him out with that. But look at that. That's the knockup as well. 2 turret shots onto Cassante right here. He's going to choose this fight. Gets out of there. Oh, Kigarus once again with the perfect combo. Fights happening on many fronts right here. Dragon going to be secured for blue side. Dyslexic IR going in, maybe looking for a Jarvan ult. Does not find that target. Cassante goes in, gonna ult. Slampus right here. Can he do it? Can he finish him off? Just too beefy. Slampus makes his way back to turret. And a lot of probing, but still no kills. Hold on, though. Double lift, maybe in a little bit of trouble right here. That's going to be the bomb. Tristana getting those autos off. Balenciaga coming around the back as well. That was a great flash in the flag and drag. Double lift going quite low, but the Gragas all pushing back the Kindred, getting them the distance they need. But Alistar with the double knockup going in. Balenciaga going in as well. Damage back and forth. That's a low. That's the Kindred ult. Saves their life. Now are they going to be able to get out of there? Dyslexic. The flag and drag back in. That's the exhaust. That's first blood. Kindred is the first to fall. And what a great interrupt from that Gragas. Gets to Tristana as they go over the wall. Foreign Guy back under tower, getting back into CSing. But Tristana might be trapped a little bit. No, they're gonna get out. They find the angle. What a clash back and forth. Ults used every which way, but is it over, Alistar? No, just playing with us, just teasing us at this point. That was a perfect way to start Season 11. That was a very acceptable kill number 1.
Yeah, excellent play and counterplay. It looked so many times during that play like TTG was going to come out on top, but just perfect layering of CC from Dyslexic and double lift there. The Gragas doing so much work, so many rotations of knockups, interrupting other spells from the other side, and now we have an early lead here and an early Ocean Dragon over to the side of DRX. See what they can do with this, because now blue buff onto the Kai'Sa, that's spamming more Ws, spamming more Qs, having a ton of spells, and notably, they still have the ult on Kai'Sa and both flashes on their bot lane.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right. Ugh. And plays like that are why Double Lift chooses to play in this league more than the other league. You know, it's just hot damn if it isn't just a higher tier of content. Okay, Slampus? No, he's all right. He's all right. Oh, that was fun. This is going to be a good game. If that was one play, that was a lot of coordination from these guys. They are really giving it.
They really are, and early on in this game, very evenly matched teams. Only one kill in the game, but it only separates them about the 300 gold of the kill. So right now this game still very even. We did see the Rift Herald go over to TTG during that. Kindred does have it, and it looks like they might be trying to set up something towards the top lane. They want to invade this blue buff. Sion is basing without teleports, so they should be able to. Alistar has already roamed up.
Yeah. Yeah, great eye. Yeah, Alistar trying to be a surprise number here. Kigarus coming over. He's gonna find maybe a rude surprise. Nope. Does get out. They've got Rift Herald. I'm assuming they want to get some plates here. Looks like
We
it's
might
just
see
gonna be placed
Alistar
there.
walking into something. Oh, never mind. Chooses to go back mid. I thought he was going to walk down into the Gragas Jarvan. Jarvan chooses
Oh,
to...
the charm.
the
Great charm right there onto Kigarus. Once again, one more charge of that ult. Gonna hold on to it. Get a couple plates. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Super cash. Super cash.
Yeah, and no real counterplay there from the side of DRX. They're not able to find some. They do get an invade with Jarvan, get a camp or two, but they're not really able to make a play on bot lane. Tristana wisely just backs off the wave, says, you know what, I'm fine with my team getting gold mid. I will play off of this. let them push in the bot lane, and I'll collect the farm. So back to an even game state, but around surprisingly, about a 600 gold lead now for DRX. I do expect that to change as some of these waves are farmed.
Yeah, absolutely. And Ooh.
Sneaky.
Yeah, flag and drag, really? Okay. Gonna find that ward. I liked the urgency, the sense of urgency there, flag and dragging into the bush.
Yeah, I do like that. Them trying to set up these plays in side lane. Also, just even if that gank doesn't work, one thing it does very well is it allows their bot lane to push in the wave, reset this, and maybe get a base off in safety, right? They don't have to worry about pushing that wave in and Kindred all of a sudden being there. They have Jarvan protecting them. And as we see, Kindred is on the bot side of the map, is going to get spotted out here on the ward, but good job by Jarvan just giving his bot lane that little safety blanket to make sure they can base and spend their money. And as we see, that's a completed static on the bot lane for Kai'Sa.
That is going to start to cause some trouble for TTG. Nice little warding mission going on here. Gonna grab that Skyengarb foreign guy. Gets a little bit of damage off. They're great about buddying up. We've already seen some great roams from this Alistar so far. This dragon coming in. Cloud Drake. So okay, so what are the souls that are left for us? We have Infernal.
Mountain. Hex Tech, which is always the fun one.
Always.
We have Chem Tech. We have Chem Tech also.
And Chem Tech. All right, we've got some interesting ones, some significant map changes. Now let's see if this 1v1 turns into something significant. Hard to know. Hard to get excited for the first 25% of health in top laner duels. But they are kind of giving it to each other. Look at that, the double stunned and knocked up.
This is top lane gaming right here. This is what top lane's about.
Absolutely.
Dizzy's second Rift Herald going over right now to Kindred. Doesn't look like that's going to be contested. But one thing I want to give a shout out to is Dyslexic has done a very good job farming back early on. Was down. We do get a fight here.
Great engage right here. Absolutely. This is a lot of damage going down onto the Alistar. Now the Gragas to focus the attention. Double lift. Being able to back off. Ooh, a flag and drag right up here in the top lane. That is a really low Rift Herald. Let's see. That's an ult for Cassante as well. I don't even see where the smite goes to, but that is going to be 2 kills. A double kill up there in that top lane. Slampus gets the kill on Sniper, and the Gragas ult being used as well. So much damage. Look at that double knockup right there. Tristana doing their best to get to safety, but you can't get safe from the Cassante. Oh, the ult pushing them away right there. Double lift doing their best, but Tristana had the jump. No one's died yet, but oh my god! Double lift goaded on that Gragas. Gets the kill in foreign guy. Holy shit, doing the 2-step underneath the tower. Gets themselves to save. Double lift. What are you doing, my guy? Goes back and gets killed by the Alistar. Oh, Icarus flew too close to the sun there, and a teleport up to the top lane. When these teams fight, they fucking fight.
They do, and supportal combat there. 2/3 of the kills in bot lane go to Gragas and Alistar. Absolute insanity, but ultimately DRX comes out on top of that. Kai'Sa does not go down, gets the kill there. Tristana gets sent back to base. Meanwhile, on the top side, they're able to, actually, my bad. Meanwhile, on the top side, actually, DRX, Jarvan and Sion are able to get the kills at the Rift Herald there. I love seeing the interaction with the Kindred ult on the Rift Herald also, and all the shenanigans that get caused.
Yes.
Like teams waiting it out to smite.
I don't play jungle a ton, so I wasn't even truly aware of that interaction. I was like, hold on a second, no one's killing that Rift Herald. I was like, oh, of course, it's the Kindred ult. Absolutely beautiful, great use.
It's the Die Another Day spell from Arena.
Oh, yes, right, of course. Thank you. As long as it's put into... Listen, guys, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but of course I am. Gladiator and Arena. So as long as you put it into Arena terms, I will be able to understand it.
I will Arena translate as much as I can.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You know, it's hard to remember what goes on when you go pro in Arena, so...
And we also got a Hex Rift. During that, DRX was able to nab the dragon, and we get a Hex Rift, which is my personal favorite.
Oh my god, Ari going in an amazing charm off to the angle. Kikaris tried to dodge it, but Mikra knew exactly what was happening right there. That's the third dash of the ult, but Kikaris still alive, knocks the back under. Look at that! Kikaris lives! Oh my god, they understand Talia so well. It is their very soul.
Oh. And that is why we talked about Kikaris in Champs. Like, we talked about the potential for him to be a star. And is that the first LBLCS solo kill of the year?
Truly might be. That was an incredible outplay right there. Kikaris, I mean, nerves of steel, that one. Basically 10 HP, if only we had the technology to go back and look. basically 10 HP, holds their own, is calm, doesn't let that last auto get in. Absolutely beautiful. How many marks does Kindred have? That's a great question.
Maybe just click on her, it'll tell us.
Let's do that. Let's hope I don't mess everything up. Look at this knockup. Speaking of Kindred, there she is. Balenciaga in a lot of trouble right here. Kigaris has got the angle. There we go. Oh my god, just stepped off. They died. Now it's a 3v1 right here, trying to get that kill onto Kigaris, but I don't know if Sniper Dick's going to be able to get deep enough into the front lines. Just flashing over, but Slampus says, this is my moment. I've been waiting for it. You think I'm going to let you get away? And no is the answer to that. Once again, they get a kill on the Kindred and the Cassante in short order. Sorry, I thought there was going to be a fight down there in the bottom lane.
Me too. Ari is coming. Ari is roaming bot now, using that time that they saw Talia top to try and punish bot.
Absolutely, Alistar seizes the moment, goes in, double lift now. In a rough spot right here. Mikram going in. That's the kill. Great pick. Great pick right there from Tip Top Gaming. They needed that.
Yeah, it's super important because Dragon spawns in about 40 seconds. They do get to pick on the support. They're going to have this, but Kindred is having to answer top right now as Sion eating on the tier 2.
Dealing some, not no damage, but still maybe not enough. And Tristana eats through that tower. Great response here from Tip Top. Down about 3K, 2.5-ish. So not too far off, but they're also down 2 dragons. They've got a scheme. They've got a plan. Find a way back into this game.
Yeah, and normally if you're a team that's taking Rift Heralds and trading them for dragons, your idea is we're going to get the gold from the Rift Herald and then use that gold so that we can contest the next couple dragons. But, oh, nice damage. And then just playing vision right there.
Dude, and I got to...
blind, really.
This dragon's probably going to go to DRX. That was a huge chunk. I don't know if you want to go in there without your Ari right now. I got to say, these teams have been playing so well. Yes, DRX has the lead right now, but for about 15 minutes, it was a razor-thin edge, and there were just a couple of fights that almost coin flipped. I think there were some incredible outplays right there with double lift on that Gragas, but like the fights around that Rift Herald, that second Rift Herald, and that 1v1 where we could be looking at a different game, and this has just been DRX snatching those moments, seizing those opportunities, and creating excellent paths for themselves for this lead right here. Let's see if this 2v2, they're going to switch up the 2v2 a little bit. They've got the Alistar and the Cassante, a lot more CC. Double lift, fearless. Going back in. Foreign guy getting these autos off, maybe going up a little bit too far. That's going to be a flag and drag up in the top side. 2 fights, 2 different fronts right here. FNK, Tristana jumping out. Timing it well.
And notably, the Kaisa very low on mana, so I'm not sure how much they want to opt into this right now. Oh, he steals it!
Holy shit. Teleport coming in. That's going to be the flash forward. They want Kigaris. They find him. It's a 3v1. They've got the damage. That's the charm. They get the kill. The rest of the team's coming. A 4v3. Can they win this fight? Health bars are quite low, though. Dyslexic IR, the front line. A flag and drag through 3 members right there. Almost getting the kill. Tristana dies at the very end right there. That was a heal I saw go off. Cassante going quite low. One more auto should do it. They get it. They trade, actually. Back to the 2v2. Is this the bot lanes? No, this is Mikram. This is on the Ari. That's a stun right there. A flash away. Oh, my God. Kaisa does go down. Mikram, last charge of the over the wall. When will they have the charm? They have it, but it goes wide. A 3-2 on the kills on the day right there. A little bit of trading back and forth. Kindred has got to get out of there, and they do. What a skirmish.
Absolute insanity, and we noted it right before the fight. No mana on Kaisa. She couldn't ult anywhere in that fight to get the shield and reposition herself. Ultimately, it comes out pretty even for both teams, but TTG will be happy with that because of the shutdowns. They're able to get a lot of gold onto their carries there. The Ari now online, nearing 2 items. Tristana nearing 2 items. And we see the power of the Cassante, able to deal tons of damage while staying strong. And honestly, I think they're happy with the fact that they kept Sion out of the fight. That big meatball, he was stuck dealing with the Kindred who's pushing waves. We'll have to see how the next fight goes because right now DRX is on Soul Point. So that means we will see a fight in about 2.5 minutes over this, I assume. But man, this game is giving and giving and giving.
Absolutely. Lead now, little under 3K. And God, Cassante trading with Jarvan at the last second. Last auto on each other. A mutual, a little bit of a murder-suicide action right there. Oh, hold on. FNK walking up. Wasn't sure if something was going to start there. So, just absolutely, like, on a knife's edge fights back to back to back. And I think it's incredible that Tip Top Gaming is doing that in a gold deficit, in a dragon deficit as well.
Absolutely, and it speaks kind of their comp, right? Tristana, Ari, these are reset champions. Once you get a kill, Ari gets another mark of the ult. Tristana gets the jump refunded, things like that, right? So they're a team that wants to burst out a member. We see a lot of pings going mid right now.
Looking for that charm right there. Charm to the side. Mikram's charms have been incredibly creative. They've actually predicted a lot of movements. Cassante providing some CC. That's part of Kigarus's combo down. I think Cassante clocked that. They're going to go in. That's the charm. It's going to clock the Jarvan. I don't know if that's the target they want, but they're going to go in on it. That's a lot of damage. Do they have the kill? They do. They do. Mikram gets it. And that's Jarvan out of the fight.
Yeah, they're going to look. I believe they're pinging the Baron right now.
Holy shit. Oh my god, look at that damage. So much damage on the Tristana. They get it. And now Cassante, the overstep, the double kill for the Kai'Sa. And they want more. Slampus going forward. That's some CC onto the Alistar. A triple kill for the Kai'Sa. That could have been the crucial fight. That could be everything.
It is, and Kigarus coming up clutch with that knock-in. The Unworked Earth right there, just annihilating the Tristana, and just like that, they had a slight advantage without their jungler. They're looking at Baron. Now, it is dangerous because J4 is not quite up yet, and there is a Kindred still in the match. Looks like they're going to choose the other play, get vision control, push in the mid lane, and prep for this Dragon Soul.
45 seconds until Soul comes up. They've gotten every single dragon to date. They want to do their due diligence. They want to get this last one. They want that Soul. There's going to be numbers. You're right. We're going to see a fight over this, and unfortunately, Tip Top Gaming is going to have to walk in here without significant vision. Look at Double Lip. Look at this little prank he's trying to pull.
I love him.
All right.
I will say notably, we talked about this a lot last season, but to bring it back up this season, item breakpoints.
Yes.
We don't see the
Oh my god, the damage from Kigarus.
The Kindred ult forced.
Kigarus just
Forget what I said about that. There is TP coming up on Ari. She may be able to base the TP back, but looks like they're not opting into it right now.
Hold on! What is going on? The damage! Kigarus! Look at that. Look at the Kai'Sa trying to get that execution. May have overstepped, though. Oh my god! They get picked! Sniper going in right here. Cassante doing everything they can, trying to isolate Kigarus while the rest of the team fights. Every second they live is another second they don't have to fight the Talia. Now a 4v4. That's a charm, but it's on to Slampus. A big, meaty Slampus. Dyslexic IR going in. That's going to be a double knockup. Mikram trying to get in as well. There is no Kindred ult. Remember that FNK on the side. Tristana getting these... Oh, getting these autos off. Get that kill! Oh, the back and the fourth. These teams want it so bad. Dyslexic's got flag and drag up, and these are not hefty health bars on the side of Tip Top Gaming. A back coming through for the Tristan. They might just have to give this up, but that's the CC. Oh my god, he gets the jump over. Oh my god. And now that... Oh my god, and Balenciaga goes back over. They just won it. That's a flag and drag. Then the flashback. They're just buying time. That's the knock. That's the jump over. Look at those autos coming from Tristana. Tristana gets taken down. But now Alistar's back. And a teleport coming in too. Oh, who's got the health bar advantage now? Great flash from Kigarus. Just an all-around great League of Legends player. Double lift. Traipsing around, making sure they're out of vision. They've got some CC. Gragas, known for some CC, might have a trick or two up their sleeves. There's the knock-up onto Kai'Sa. They're going to try and go for it. Balenciaga going for it. One more auto. They get the foreign guy. That's a double knock-up right there. Dyslexic IR might be the next to go down. Slampus from behind. Do they go down? Yes. No. No. Cassante's still alive. That's the charm. Coming back. Double left. Goes down in the end right there. Balenciaga still now autoing. Oh, their Slamp is super mad doing the 1v3. Are they going to get that kill? So much damage coming through, and they keep him away. A little bit of hot potato action. Oh, in the tier 7 on the Kindred. Slamp is taken down. What is going on in this game? And now, just when it looked like everything was going DRX's way, this dragon is going to Tip Top.
And just like that, a 10-stack Dark Seal on Ari, 4-1 and 5. So much gold over in that fight. And we see the most important thing in that fight, Ari's TP. Ari's ability to base after the initial fight's over, TP back full health, and obliterate the back line. Catching Kai'Sa after she's already died once, but the beginning of it, let's go back. Foreign guy gets a little bit too aggressive, ults in, and gets caught by 3 members. And that gives TTK just what they need to start, but we have to be careful. FNK gets the mid tower there.
Oh, there it is. Kai'Sa going in. They got the assassination. There's so much damage on that Kai'Sa. And this is the kind of game that we are seeing tonight. One slip up and you are gone. There is vicious potential for both teams here.
Yeah, and I was going to make the point earlier about item breakpoints because Kai'Sa hadn't hit 3 items yet. and Tristana was on 2 items with her, but now Kaisa on those 3 items. If you're alone, she 100% can burst you.
Absolutely. Tip Top needs a pick here. I don't know what they're going to be able to do. Baron is falling so fast. Less than 2,000 right now. Will they get it? Blue team secures it. That is Baron safely for DRX, and they will all get out. A minute ago, Vig, I wanted to ask you, are we seeing a Cinderella story here for Tip Top? But now it just seems like the shoe is once again back on the other foot for DRX.
Yeah, DRX, double lift, amazing job there. Uses the Gragasol right as they're about to smite the Baron to blow away the Kindred so that she's not even able to jump into the pit to try to steal the smite.
Absolutely. Double lift, of course, is a consummate professional. Absolutely knows what they're doing in there on the Rift.
Yeah, this game, the dust settles, and we're still not terribly far apart as teams. Tristana getting closer to that. And if let's check the Kindred marks, because I imagine there were a couple in that fight. We are up to 5, so she does have the increased range now. That's really important for Kindred. I believe it's 4 is the break point. Someone can correct me in chat. But notably right now, both teams on heavy item break points, but the Tristana being on 3, Talia being close to death cap. Those are the huge break points right now. Also now, we do see Kaisa has the stopwatch, means if she wants to dash in, if she gets a mark on FNK, if she gets a mark on Miko, she could dash in, get that isolated Q damage, and stopwatch while her team piles in around her. Whew. It's all of my notes talked about, you know, different things that could happen in this series.
Oh, Balenciaga's gonna get knocked up. Oh my God, look at that damage!
Well, throw out what I was just gonna say, because Kigris was definitely in my notes as a person to watch.
Yes, absolutely. Mikram in some trouble right now. Now that they've got the numbers, look how effectively DRX uses their man advantage. Dipping between lanes here, forcing Tip Top to react to them. They are in the driver's seat. And I mean, obviously their goal would be to, well, let's see, 2 minutes until Dragon. They want to break this space open. I think that's important because once things go back to normal, who knows who's going to win the next team fight.
Exactly. We do have 2 minutes on that next Dragon, so they want to maximize the gold they can on the map and map pressure until that next Dragon. It will be sole point for them, and the last thing you want to do is give any type of window over to TTS right now. Or TTG, sorry. I don't know what the S would stand for.
Tip-top surfing.
Tiptoe sandals?
Tiptoe sandals. Tiptoe in those sandals. Sandals built to tiptoe.
Sandals.
Tiptoeing in my sandals. Well, they have done anything but tiptoe through this game. It has been nothing but stomps left and right. And I'm excited to see if the pendulum will once again swing back the other way. Mikram's charms, by the way, you know, if we're handing out mini MVPs, Mikram has really impressed me with some charm predictions here.
Yeah, it's really been a game of the mid lanes, but Kigris, this Talia, it is so hard as a team to engage into Talia. If she lays down a work with any dash, anything you're doing over that is stopped. You're taking so much damage in the poke, and even though we haven't seen as much as what you would normally think with a Talia with the ults, you know, causing the cross-map stuff, the play with the other 3 abilities has been insane.
I'm going to have nightmares tonight thinking about Kigris' Talia. Just that circle popping up. I mean, they've placed it in such a way where sometimes they force him to step in, but Kigris has been so tricky with this ability that I think opponents are psyching themselves out, and they start outside and then walk into it, and Kigris is just like, ha, 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 I've laid another trap and you've fallen into it.
I can't believe how well they've done also with finding areas that are even unwarded. Just checking with abilities and being able to find champions in those areas. We are 10 seconds out on the Dragon, though.
Yes, we are, and that's a little bit of damage onto the Alistar over on the side. Kigris trying to 1v1 that Cassante. No knockup from Slampus yet. Double lift in the weeds right here. Another prank from Double lift going in. That's some damage. That's some CC, but a distant charm. Hold on. Alistar going over the wall, forcing a flash there from Kigris. FNK does jump over, but they don't find a target. Alistar ult gone now. Sniper Deke a little bit too far forward. Ava Balenciaga, oh, not tanky enough. They need to find a target. Are they going to go over the wall? They do. They do. They want this. They want it. That's the Kindred ult right there as well. Tristana on the other side. That's the jump back in. Kigris is gone. Kigris is gone. But have they put too much into the pot trying to get that Kigris? Trying to get the Talia. Talia out of the fight right here. Sniper Deke doing their best in a 1v4, but that's just too many people. You can't do that. And Tristana made it all the way to the other side of the jungle. But 3 for 1. Everything to get the Talia. Mikrum's in some trouble right here. I don't know if the full combo does it. There's the Zonias, but that's not going to be enough. That's the shutdown. 4 for 1, and that's going to be Soul 2.
Yeah, and we see kind of the power of the poke they have for the Talia Kaisa. I mean, by the time that fight starts, multiple people on TTG are half health. And now that they have the Hextech Soul, I mean, that's only going to get worse. Oh, we do see maybe an attempt at a force here.
FNK going up. That's actually quite a bit. That's
oh my gosh.
Okay. Okay, cool.
Go off then. Okay, FNK.
Yeah. You know, that's also always an option. If, you know, if you're trying to juggle maybe what you should do, just straight up kill someone. 1v3 people for a hot second and kill somebody and walk away. That's a good point.
I will not say that Tristana jumping into 3 people and getting the shutdown on the most fed person on the enemy team was on my bingo card, but, you know, we love it. I love seeing it.
Yeah, absolutely. Little Robot Man, what's up? Highlighted mess of Chance Licks Toes, first of the season. Hell yeah. Death Taxes and Little Robot Man in the LBLCS stream. You love it.
Oh.
Here we go. Maybe a 2v1. Kiger is such an important target. If they can get this, kill, this is massive. It frees their team up to fight in other places. A 2v1, maybe a 3v1. That's the ult. A teleport coming in too. Hold on. Serving themselves up on a platter. That's the charm right there. A 5v1. Slampus is going to really make him work for it. That's the flash, but they get in the way. Look at that. Tristana jump it in. Now you got to kill the corpse. Take your time.
That's Baron.
That's fucking Baron. Holy shit. Oh my god, the pendulum doth swing back and forth once again. Mikrum uses that ult. Foreign guy has to get some distance. Let's see, can they pull it off? What can Double Lift do? Over the wall, over the wall! Mikrum gets it, Mikrum gets the kill! Mikrum gets the kill! This is massive! Baron, can they get it safely? Yes, they absolutely get it! Holy shit! Tip-top gaming in tip-top shape coming into this season. The back and forth has been immaculate. Both teams have gotten Baron, and that one was done in the face of a team with Hextech Soul.
Hey, you ask for anything else in an opening game to the season. Back and forth, don't count anybody out.
Oh my god, this is an opening game. I thought this was a finals for a second. Jesus Christ. That's the level at which these guys are playing. Oh my god.
Holy moly. And that is a huge gold swing now. If you're DRX fan out there, don't panic yet. Even though you lost the Baron, you do still have the soul. That doesn't fall off. You get to keep that even if you die. So the soul is still on. We do have the Death Cap and Blighting Jewel now on the Talia. A lot of damage. And realistically, that play just starts with Talia being a little bit farther top than, you know, she really needed to be. And really, TTG just pouncing on it immediately. Great team play. They show their comp, their ability to pick off a member in the side lanes.
Yeah.
But now we're reset. We'll see. What can TTG do with this Baron? Can they get the gold back close? Can they win a decisive fight? The next team fight, likely the last one of the game.
It's gotta be, right? We're at 36 minutes. Oh, the flash forward! Holy shit, lands the combo, but it's onto the Gragas. That's flash down on Alistar. An important summoner spell on a...
He's just unlocking the Hex Flash,
That's true. That's why you take Hex Flash, folks.
You can't use Hex Flash if your Flash is still up.
Listen,
get it out of there.
We've got summoner spells to use them, all right? You can't fucking take it with you at the end of the game. That last Baron really snuck up. It was just the flow chart of, maybe we got a pick here. Oh, they committed the teleport. Let's go. Hold on, I think I can get this pick here. And both teams have had their best moments. Ooh. Oh, it's so hard to imagine picking this Scion.
Yeah, but I think with Baron and Tristana,
yeah,
towers go down.
But Kegris,
you have to be careful.
Every
time. Oh, okay, that tower's gone.
Yeah. Okay, look at this. Alistar on the side. They know Double Lift is coming. Nice interrupt from the Alistar. That's gonna be some CC. Once again, onto the Alistar. Nice. Healing their tank. Back up. Front to back fighting is going to be paramount right here. So many mobility abilities. Oh my god. Foreign guy just slapping away with that W. Dyslexic IR.
Oh. Just taking a peek over the wall.
Oh my god. If he had just gone on instinct, I mean... Gymshack, if you don't use your sums, you get an extra the next game, but nobody knows that because no one does it. Ah, damn it, Jim. Jim is right, That's of true. Course. That is how that works.
That is true. Can't confirm.
Yeah, it's called summoner stacking. It's a totally viable strategy. Alistar?
Speaking of
Can they
Death
pick the
Rush.
Alistar? It's a hard guy to pick. The tanks are tanky now.
Yeah, and I will say probably Gragas Jarvan are not the two who are going to one-shot your Alistair in the bush, but
Probably
they're
not.
hoping somebody else walks in.
I've been
They're
wrong
hoping
before.
for-
Mikram going in right there. The charm lands onto the Scion right there. Mikram could get picked right here. Still 2 charges of the ult. Let's see what's going to happen. That's a charge up right there. The ult. The flash away from the Kindred right here. Buck going to go back in because look at that. K'Sante on the back line causing some interruption. Double lift in a little bit of trouble right there. Sniper Deke going so low. That's the exhaust. The K'Sante. Are they going to go down? They get killed. What's happening on the other side right here? Tristana jumping forward, getting the kill. Oh, GA onto the Jarvan right here. And foreign guy totally untouched. Getting these autos in. That's massive. Alistar going in for the interrupt. The back and the forth. Such low health bars. Alistar does go down in the end. Holy shit. 2 for nothing. Tip Top Gaming in a perilous position right here. Oh, this is a hard fight to imagine re-engaging. But god damn it.
Is. Big picks ahead of that, and we see a lot of the dangers there. But I want to point out, it's 15 seconds on the Elder Dragon. We will have K'Sante.
Oh my god, jumping for FNK. FNK had a lot of trouble walking forward, flashing away, looking for some attacks right here. May have just been in the wrong position. This is the charge up from Slampus Balenciaga. That's going to be Balenciaga. That's going to be Tristana going down. This is looking like a pretty clean Elder for DRX.
Yes, and we do see already Kai'Sa prepping that mid wave, saying the 4 of you can get this. I'm going mid. This will be an Elder and a Soul over to them. And I think in that fight, you really see the difference that Hextech Soul makes. So much bouncing damage.
Absolutely. Mikram walking up, Sniper Deke as well. That's going to be Kigerus's main combo gone. Sniper Deke just walking in here, getting a lot of damage. That's going to be the charm going a little bit wide. Do they have the damage? Kigerus going quite low. Kigerus does go down. Sniper Deke a flash away from Mikram. Mikram's still alive, dashing back. Hold on. Wait a second. This is front to back in the... Oh, that's Elder. That's Elder. That'll do it.
Yeah, but notably, Elder removed off of the 2 damage dealers.
Holy shit, you're right.
So
wait a second.
There is going to be some time. It still matters the Elder's there for these other targets, but a lot of the threat, I mean, the game's not ending. And there's going to be some time here while they have to wait for them to respawn. There is going to be a little bit of time on the map, and thank you. What I love about this spoiler is we honestly don't know. God fucking damn it. Yes. Okay, beautiful. We honestly don't know. Any team could ace the other team and win right now.
100%. It is truly anybody's game. If there's one thing we've learned from casting, especially this last season together, I mean, really anything can happen. We've seen teams win into Elder. We've seen teams win fucking insane fights. Double lift, though. Walking forward, getting some damage on MLG Pro.
There's still no Kai'Sa or Talia here.
That's true. Hold on. This could be a 1v many situation. There's the Grog Assault being used. Okay.
The more this happens, so the less that Elder means right now. And Trad pointing out very, very astutely in chat, no Kai'Sa W's with Elder, which would be a lot of the initial poke you would want. You'd want to force around, Kai'Sa W and getting that true damage, eating you up before these fights. And now we're going to have a Baron spawning. Elder's still on a couple of targets here, but it's still anybody's game.
It does look like the full cast of the show will be up and available. They are starting this Baron, absolutely eating through it. So much damage on the side of DRX. Let's see. Look at K'Sante going around, but they find that pick. Oh, great use of the Kindred ult, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get out. That is going to be them getting taken down. Alistar is going to be the next target right there. Goes golden. Wait a second. Actually interrupted the Elder kill. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was pretty nice. I will say that is most certainly the game now. Jungler and support dead. The Baron on, pushing through mid. The Elder ends up lasting just long enough.
Absolutely.
2 kills.
Yeah, that's what they needed right there. And God, look at that. Imagine if that had Elder on it. I mean, you'd just be gone. You'd just be gone so quick. They've got Baron. They're pushing through. I gotta say, this has been a hard-earned victory. An absolutely hard-earned victory. Some damage trying to come out right here. Slampus zoning them, getting that first tower down. Mikram looking for the angles. Gets Kigerus. Mikram's charms have just been on point here. Still trying to find that target, but Kigerus has got the rest of the team to body block for him. That'll be Ahri going down. Just 1 tower left. Little cannon minion doing their best right there. Alistar up, goes for the knock up Tristana. Yes, FNC does not want to go quietly into the night. Look at these autos coming out. They are going to take Slampus down. FNC is still alive. A lot of low health bars. Hold on a second. Nexus open. Slampus is on it, but the Nexus has not blown up just yet.
What is happening?
Look at that Kindred ult. Absolutely. Oh, great use of that to the ult. FNC, jump it away. That's the exhaust. They go down. The Nexus explodes. What a fucking game. What a season opener. And I just remembered this is a best of 3. We get to do it again.
Yeah, that's just game 1. I mean, holy moly, down to the very last second in that game. And I'm almost speechless with it. Even the Nexus take was insanely contested.
Yeah, these guys, they're just not going to give up. You can see it. You can see it in how they play. Okay, I was just transitioning real slowly on this stream because it needs to be treated gently sometimes.
Yes.
God damn, that was a good game. I just want to look at these damage charts for a second here. I mean, no surprise, Kigris topping it. Mikram on that Ahri, edging out second place right there. Kaisa, massive amount of damage. Then we see that Kindred. Then we see that Tristana. What a beautiful game, back and forth. God, I mean, where do we begin? I'm gonna start getting us into this next game, but I mean, how do we even break that game down?
Holy moly. One thing I will point out is, looking at it from an overall, I want to give props to DRX. It felt like the entire game, they were the proactive team. And even when TTG was making good plays and things like that, a lot of times it was reacting or, finding lapses in between plays that DRX was making. DRX, largely was the team that when fights went bad, it was them engaging. And then, maybe a play gets turned or something like that. Outside the pick and top lane is a little bit of an aberration there, but DRX just great job being an aggressive team, finding the trades. But for TTG also, I mean, if you're going back and you're talking about that game, there's so many just small, easy to fix things. The Kindred ult that just barely gets stepped out of around the Rift Herald to cause a kill. Things like that, where this game could have been completely different. And even with those mistakes, it was still a knockdown fist fight till the very last auto on the Nexus. Just amazing first game from both teams. You see a lot of positives. I expect to see similar drafts coming out in the next game. Both teams look like they just want to fist fight each other.
And they can give it and take it. Absolutely. Oh, Kigris in chat. Kigris, you're so fucking scary on that Talia. God damn, that was nuts. That was nuts. And Mikram, if you're there too, your charms. Oh, mwah. Chef's kiss. Absolutely beautiful. Dashi K's meow. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Eeks, I can't pronounce the full. It's Eeks. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate the hell out of that. And Vega gifted a sub to Kigris. I mean, Kigris earned it.
Okay, I have to. I'm gonna post what my note was for the game for Kigris, and you can't get a big head because of this, Kigris. I'm telling you right now. Okay, but this is in my notepad. Just to give an idea of what we thought of Kigris coming into the game.
Oh, inflection point, potential star, blonde halfling, which is double it, by the way. Please stop hyping it up. He's gonna want to pull out Jhin mid. That sounds good, dude. I'd like to see Jhin mid.
We love it. We would
100%.
love nothing more than to cash Jhin mid.
Yeah, absolutely. Shiro, any requirements to join this custom? This is actually, this is a season. This is the low budget LCS. We are a amateur League of Legends league, and just imagine Riot games, but if they suffered a financial or a catastrophic financial disaster, and you will be in the ballpark of what we're doing here. So feel free to join the Discord, join a team. You'll get to play in some of these games. Maybe we'll cast your game, which, by the way, folks, we've got casts lined up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and maybe even Friday. Damn right. Almost a full straight.
If Friday happens, you get to cast the team that I'm coaching, too.
Oh, shit. All right. Well, that puts a little extra pep in my step.
Versus Buggleberry's team.
All right, that puts a lot of pep in my step, actually.
Which is awesome.
All right.
I'm so happy.
I might now have some Friday night plans. Also, Kigris, given some compliments to those charms as well. Hell yeah, we love the sportsmanship. Gymshack, low budget LCS if a Riot was a small indie company. That's true. That's true. And then you could explain all these technical errors. Like getting kicked out of spectator when the game ends? Come on. Come on. Oh, shucks, that foreign guy. Hey, great game, by the way. Fucking.
Yeah, really.
You were also very scary on that, Kaisa.
Dude, I mean, both teams.
Both teams are so good. Oh my
so
God.
Good. There were points for every player in that game where I was like, holy moly.
Just. Dyslexic joins the lobby and says, well, we meet again. just excellent. God, what a lovely group of people playing in this league. God damn. Oh, so you think we're getting Jin mid?
I hope so. And someone, Sean in chat, called it John mid, so now I am going to call Jin John.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
The rest of this cast, if we do get it, it will be John mid.
Jin's his last name. It's kind of weird we're all calling him by his last name. His first name's John. JJ, I mean, his friends call him JJ, but that's just, I don't know how close you are. Hot damn.
Whew, I'm sweating.
Yeah, dude, it's so, I can feel my brain like moving again back into like casting, just like shifting things around. I can feel it. Also, once again, drinking a peach yerba mate. Folks, if you're looking to get your caffeine fix for an evening, why don't you try yerba mate? The cause, 50% of profits support addiction recovery. Sparkling yerba mate, 160 milligrams of better caffeine. Go to cleancause.com to find more. That's right, this is organic caffeine, not recommended for children, pregnant women, breastfeeding women, or individuals sensitive to caffeine. This contains no juice and only has 30 calories. Truly, a can is 2 servings per container. Just learned that. All right.
That was a beautiful ad read, though. That was a beautiful ad read.
True. Thank you so much. Hey, folks, if you have got a business and you want to be sponsored by the LBLCS, or wait, want to get a sponsored spot in the LBLCS, fucking talk to us. Well, I'm sure we can come. We had a sponsor for one season, and that was fun. So yeah, this is only half of a bit. Someone's not gonna sleep. You're damn right. You're damn right, Queso Loco. Who else is crazy about cheese? Me.
Looks like we do have the draft link.
Oh, beautiful. Excellent. We're gonna get right into that.
I'm very interested in how this draft changes, because I feel like there's this thing that happens, and I can speak to this a little bit as someone who does pick ban and helps the team, is every team leaves Kaisa up until they play against Kaisa, and then they don't want to play against Kaisa anymore.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, a Talia ban.
Hell
First
yeah.
ban for TTG.
Get that shit out of there.
No more Talia.
If you're gonna learn a lesson, let that be it. Oh, I gotta hand out Schmeckles. Please talk about this beautiful draft and Schmeckles out. DRX won, right? I'm not crazy?
DRX did win.
Thank God.
They indeed did win.
Okay.
It looks like bans are largely the same, except the Talia ban coming through right now. In place of what was Maokai Zac Xerath last time, we now have Talia Xerath Maokai, which means the Zac is available in first rotation. Now, Fiora, Kayn, and Graves all banned out for DRX, so same bans for them. Kaisa first pick for TTG. So like we said, Kaisa, probably a lot of teams read as the most powerful champion in the game right now. Teams really loving the flexibility, good laning phase, has decent wave clear, can engage with engaged champions, and obviously the poke of the W. She does it all. It's Kaisa, except she's not a tank. She's not a tank. She does get a shield.
That's true, but sometimes the best defense is an offense, and you can't kill her if you're dead.
We got a Swain, and I don't want to...
Is this some algorithm? Algorithm info?
This is some personal research.
Ooh.
This Swain may go somewhere special. I have spotted...
Swain?
I have a note.
Oh, Vega in your notes.
All it says is...
This guy.
FNK will play Mage's Bot on occasion.
Hell yeah. I love it.
So this potentially, but that's what's great about
We'll
flex
see.
picks, right?
Yeah, maybe
They
it's
can
a
choose
zig,
later.
maybe it's a zag. You never know.
Exactly. And if you're TTG, you're thinking the same thing. It's like, well, it could be mid, it could be support, it could be AD carry, heck, it could be top. Oh, we get the Ivern.
Yes.
Yes. So we are kind of doing a bingo of really good champions right now. Jarvan, extremely good champion. Ivern, really good against champions like Jarvan. If you want to dive in, how about you fight my blue buff here that I have, fighting for me, and I'm going to shield him. He's going to beat you up for coming in. Oh, Blitzcrank! Okay, I'm hyped for this draft already.
Yes.
Blitzcrank is just fun. It's just fun to watch.
I am quickly becoming a TTG fan. This is good. This is good. Both these teams, 2 thumbs up.
Yeah, oh my gosh, and the Leona. A lot of engage and team fighting for DRX. We would expect nothing less from them. On the other side, we do have a lot of pick potential. The Ari banned out now, so no more of those fancy charms from TTG. See what they choose to take away on TTG's side now. Sion, so we are at least going to get a different top lane matchup than the last game. Maybe some action, maybe some special stuff. I do wonder what the mid lane pools will look like. Tristana banned away, because it could be Kai'Sa mid. I don't hate that ban, and also Tristana can go mid with Kai'Sa bot. Let's see what they choose to pick here. I'm imagining right now, Swain is either AD carry or mid, and they're looking for a top or a whichever one of those that Swain is not.
Right.
So we'll see. Cassante for DRX this time. Okay, so we get the Cassante running back on the other side this time. Which TTG, if you're a top laner, you play a champion. A lot of times you know what picks are really annoying for that champion. You know what to play into it. So we'll see what TTG has that they feel comfortable playing into it. And it's likely going to be the Croc, Renekton. What mid laner do they round out this comp with? Or potentially, what bot laner? Kai'Sa could play mid, but I do imagine she's bot lane a lot of times right now. That's where she's played. So we'll see what happens here. Right now, early on, I really like DRX's comp. It's very straightforward of what it wants to do. Kind of just wants to team fight you. It just wants to, go beat you up.
Absolutely.
Notably also, TTG did leave. Oh. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay, so Shin Renekton. One of these is not like the other. It didn't lock in Xayah. Okay, that's supposed to be Xayah. Okay. We did the lobby. They let us know that is Xayah. It didn't lock for them. That's fine. Okay, so we do know that is a Xayah there, which means Kai'Sa likely mid. And that's a Jhin for DRX.
Oh my god.
Now, I think that Swain is hot and that this is Jhin mid.
Is this Jhin mid?
Surprisingly enough, okay, Kai'Sa is a marksman. That is
holy shit, he's doing it.
You're getting a marksman v marksman
it's
mid lane
John.
potentially.
It's JJ. Oh
JJ
my
mid,
god.
It is John mid. Throw
The
analysis out the
Jincident.
window.
Yeah.
Toss
Toss it to the curb.
Toss analysis to the curb. We've got Jhin mid, potentially. I think so.
Potentially, right? God,
I think so.
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm hyped. I mean, this series is giving everything. It's giving fun drafts. It's giving lots of action. It's giving fun teams. Shin is Xayah here for anybody wondering.
Top gaming. Who will win?
Who's gonna win?
Game 2.
This one's tough to predict because even though Jhin mid is super fun, if it is that, it is something that can be abused. It is something that can be ganked and damage dealt to, and he doesn't have any movement really to get out of ganks outside of the flash.
Listen.
But also,
no, please carry on.
No, I was gonna say it's John mid. In the dream world of this comp, right?
Yeah.
You're all inning so much with the Jarvan, Leona, the Swain that John is just sitting back with his gun, just shooting from distance, over top of the fight. And there's not a ton of beef on the other side.
No, that's true. And that is where John loves to be. John thrives at that range. Big Sean doing an all-in bet. Real quick, Acontium Ferrix. Thank you so much for your resub with Prime. Ferrix, hey. Ferrix, thank you. Thank you so much. And Jim Shack just redeemed the hunk alert saying Jin Mid is the hunk. You goddamn right they are. But most of all, Swagger Gamer 17, thank you for following us and becoming the newest investor in the low budget LCS. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. You gotta go run back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Pancakes are on us. Thank you so much. I can't believe that DRX swung into chat, was like, maybe we'll play Jin Mid, and then have, oh my god, they just locked it in. It is Jin Mid. It is Jin Mid. It is Jin Mid. It is Jin Mid.
I cannot believe it. It is amazing. What a time to be alive. We do confirm it is the Kaisa mid. Also, very excited for this. I did put 5K on TTG because, as per usual, when I see a bet going largely one way, it is my civic duty to bet in the opposite direction.
Oh, 100%. That's just the way to do it.
It's the best way to make money, probably.
It is. And Tip Top was, Tip Top was fucking close. Tip Top was close in that last game. The back and forth is there. It's real.
I believe. And I do think the Xayah Blitzcrank lane has a lot of potential to do things as opposed to last game where it felt like Gragas was such a good pick into them. It denies so much of the, engage that you would get off the Alistar Tristana. Whereas this game, I feel like the Blitzcrank hook, it creates a different dynamic. Even though Leona can't go in, Blitzcrank causes a lot of weird things in a bot lane, right? A lot of situations you're not used to. And I do like the counter engage of the Xayah, the Ivern, things like that, where Jarvan goes in, Leona goes in. You have a lot of tools to peel back and deal damage. But I do think it is very important that TTG does not fall behind heavily in this game.
Yes.
Falling behind heavily to an all-in comp is always not very fun because then once they're dictating the pace, they're playing exactly how their comp wants. But if you can get a lead and you can make it dangerous for Leona and Jarvan to go in, then you have, a lot of potential. Then this Jin Mid's or John Mid is a little bit easier to abuse. It's a little bit easier to make plays on it. So we'll see here.
Absolutely. Hello. The Egg Robber is back. Everybody lock up your eggs. It's the Egg Robber. Welcome back. Welcome back, man. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. We're back too. Once again, this is the first series for Season 11. Once again, we hopefully have a whole week of games getting ready for you guys. We'll be streaming tomorrow, the day after, the day after that, the day after that, and probably the day after that as well. Vig, I'm making you money.
Yeah, why are you guys mad at me?
Listen, Vega's just looking at the odds here, and they're saying this is an opportunity.
Yeah, I see 12K to 25K. I'm looking to make 25K.
Oh yeah.
Or however that math plays
You take
out.
those odds every time. Now, of course,
Exactly.
I'm not great at math. Maybe you shouldn't be listening to me, but you should take those odds every time.
Don't take financial advice from us, but also listen to us.
But
And
also,
you
yes.
guys-
Hey, there's a distinct difference. Definitely listen to us. Don't take advice from us. There's
Yes,
two.
yes, that's
Right. Hear it. Let it pass through your brain. Let it be processed by your frontal lobe. Apply your morals and conscience to it and come to the logical conclusion, which is that you shouldn't listen. You shouldn't do the things that we would tell you to do. But listening to us is totally fine.
yes. But do listen to us telling you to listen to us.
Fuck, you're right. Yes. Okay. So one of us always lies and one of us always tells the truth. Yes,
It's
Ruffy.
good cop, bad cop.
It's good cop, bad cop. That's true. That's always been our shtick. Ruffian also had something that Ruffian said, if any of the 10 players can see this, can you DM me the game ID from the last game? Ruffian, I probably should have read that out loud sooner, huh? Because they're in the game right now.
I don't know how to tell you this, Ruffian, but they're gone.
They're gone, man. I'm so sorry. Less Force redeemed, it's pronounced like Kigaris is now pronounced like John. I'll throw a John in there every once in a while.
John Gaming.
I love low budget financial advice. It's funny because maybe we're talking about money, but we're probably talking about the financial league, which is of course what we're watching right now. Group B of the Financial League.
Yes.
God. Yeah, don't, I'm not sure, but it probably involves a snowball. Yeah, probably. I'm going to run away for 35 seconds and then come back.
You take your turn, and then I'm taking mine. That's perfect. I'll do a 30-second monologue, and then LeChance can do a 30-second monologue. We are about 30 seconds out from loading into the game, guys. Who do you guys think is the player to watch this game? Who's getting first blood in this game? Type in chat and let me know who you think is going to get first blood, and whoever I see type it right first, I'll give you a shout out or something. I don't know. What do you guys want? Leak the booth plans? Do we have firm plans yet? Yeah, I should. Oh, why did I even ask? It's John. I knew you all. Okay, here we go. There's some Swains in there. Foreign guy eats this game. Slampus clears this. Okay, some nice stuff here. Zaya.
Fuck, I'm late. I'm late.
You made it in time. The game is not officially.
Okay.
Leak the hypothetical booth plans. Okay, we may be doing hypothetically.
Ooh, you doing some hypothetical booth plans?
There may be, and since all of us are going to summer finals.
Oh, live booth?
There's potential for a live booth.
Yeah, definitely do that shit. Potentially, definitely do it.
Potentially, there will be a live.
Am I still streaming for you? Does that work?
Yeah, it's working right now. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, beautiful. Oh shit. Fuck.
I will say TTG is breaking a primary rule of League of Legends. Oh, they might change. I was gonna say if you don't invade with Blitzcrank.
Oh god damn it. God, this. Hold on. Okay, we're good.
Oh, we're back.
We're back.
We're fine.
Don't even sweat it, guys. Don't even sweat it. It's definitely all under control. There's definitely a professional. They wouldn't just let anybody get up on here and do this. Ah, god damn it, I didn't put the fucking thing up. DRX won the first game. Just know that. Manny.
They win the first game. We can't confirm.
We can't confirm that. Manny Avenue. Thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. Thank you so much for following us. We appreciate it to no end. Welcome. If this is your first time, and we appreciate you. You're in for a hell of a game because game one was absolutely gob-stopping incredible. The back and forth was nuts. Now, the first 7 minutes was actually extremely professional. Lots of trading, lots of moving with vision, lots of really thoughtful back and forths. And then the fighting was still professional. It was just a lot of it. They were really trying to fucking kill each other.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see that in the first game because a lot of times, already seeing the John trading.
Oh, John coming up with that fourth shot.
Yeah, a lot of teams early on, especially it's the weird thing, right? First game of the season and play.
Ooh, a little bit of early CC.
Okay, some trading there.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, teams kind of do that thing where they're like, I don't want to throw the game. Blah blah blah. Ooh, level 2.
Blitz going in, landing that pull onto the Leona. That's the Ignite coming down. Double it first going to be flashed away. Hold on a second. Ignite taking down. Oh, the pot. The pot saves their life. Cut up to the top lane where Sniper is trying to cut up Slampus. Slampus now on the Cassante, fully inspired.
Yeah, that was extremely close. But ultimately, that's Flash and Cleanse off of the Zaya there.
Oh, going forward. Another nice slice and dice. Renekton being very patient with these autos. Sniper is looking to get some revenge for the early game one where Cassante was kind of pushing that Sion around. Oh, MLG Pro coming up. There's the flash forward. Lands it onto the Jhin. That's going to be the knockoff as well. Balenciaga going forward, but no CC lands. Kigaris had his finger on the flash key right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and notably no teleport on the John mid this game. Did take barrier to try and make sure it didn't get abused too much. And we talked about that. He doesn't have any movement ability, so he is always susceptible to ganks. We'll be able to shove this in base, though, I think.
So true. Manny Avenue coming in saying, investing my money into this. Manny, listen, we have the best financial experts. We give a lot of great financial advice. Once again, we could be talking about Financial League, which is what you're watching right now. But who can really say? And Alpha, concerning pause. Has it paused for you too?
It is paused for. Oh, it's back now. Okay.
I never know when like my whole computer's crashed or whether or not that's just a fun little quirk from this from this lovely little game.
Just a little for fun, you know, keep you on your toes.
Absolutely. Alphav, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. They say hola. Hola to you as well. Como esta? Sammy 2 slaps.
Go ahead.
I was just saying hi to Sammy. He's the best surgeon this side of the Mississippi.
That is true.
Yeah.
Regardless of which side of the Mississippi you're on.
That's also true. If you were to believe Sammy's claims of all the things they're able to do. Double lift is in a pretty spooky spot, huh? Okay, now they're in vision.
Yeah, I will say I do like that TTG has switched to being the aggressor. Their comp kind of needs that with the Blitzcrank,
Yes.
Renekton, things like that. They need to be the team kind of pushing. But we see the worry in bot lane now. FNK doesn't have the summoners. They're not really able to get aggressive on this bot lane, especially with the wave stacking the way it is. Ivern on the other side of the map. But Renekton early doing an outstanding job pushing this lane in and providing pressure. Ooh, I do worry about this. Xayah very much needs to collect this wave, so they need to avoid any kind of trade that would push her off being able to farm this.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely. And a lot of this Kaisa going over as well. It's interesting to see like what existed in the last game and where it ended up in this game as well. You know, trading the Kaisa and the Cassante here. And it's certainly seeming like Sniper is very comfortable on this Renekton. And I think Mikram's going to cause a lot of trouble. Oh, look at this. Speaking of trouble, double lift coming up. They just chucked the whole kitchen sink at him, but Mikram's got their dancing shoes on, able to dip, duck, and dive their way out of there.
Yeah, Mikram just mind controlling a little bit there, knowing exactly where the skill shots are going to go, not having to blow the flash, but being able to roam and shove that mid, it does give them priority on the dragon. We'll see if anything happens. TP coming back mid, and it looks like Blitzcrank wants to contest.
Yeah, hold on. Just going to get engaged on right here. Pro trying to speed away. Got a little bit of a shield. FNK up here, too, getting these autos down. Not enough yet to pull the feathers back. That's going to be first blood going over to the Swain. Another kill. Double lift in a little bit of trouble, too, but look at Mikram coming down. Kiger is here, too, on John. Let's see. Not fourth shot just yet. Red team's going to get it, but trade their life for it. Was that a 2-for-1? That's a double kill onto the Xayah. Tip Top Gaming probably not mad about that trade.
No, I'm going to say they're fine with that because we talked about their comp. It needs to be the one, you know, pushing and kind of getting the gold lead early. If they get the lead, they should be able to get subsequent dragons. So I would think they're probably fine trading out the first dragon for an exchange of getting gold onto their bot lane, being the stronger team on the map.
Yes, absolutely. Also, shout out to Plummeter. Thank you so much for not only following us and becoming one of the newest investors in the low budget LCS, but also subbing to us with your Prime. Thank you so much. We will use those funds responsibly to bring you only the highest quality content that we're capable of bringing. That could mean a lot of different things, but we're going to do our best.
I got to find it really fast. Where is it? Boosted P, who said Swain first blood easy, and Swain did in fact get the first blood.
Oh my god!
So I want to give that shout out.
Okay, hold on, Dyslexic. Ooh, that's a lot going on real quick.
And the flash out, very important there. This is what you want to do with the Blitzcrank, right? Be the menace on the map, all over the place. It's already ganked mid once, now invades to the top side. Red buff gets that kill. Beautiful job. Kaisa gonna get the red donation also.
And Tip Top, off to a great start here. Really capitalizing on the opportunity. Form. You're damn right they are. Well done. MLG up here again. That's the flash forward. That's the knockup. Kigeris in a little bit of trouble right here. That's the pull as well. But, oh, look. Kigeris, no matter what, they are going to go down here, but they always do an excellent job of not panicking when they're getting ganked. They are patient and calm and collected, and let's see if there's a trade. Great flash. Really, really good heads up there from FNK.
Yeah, very good job. Just giving over the plate, not, you know, spending too much time here, not trying to outplay it under the tower or anything like that. Just saying, okay, you know, I'll give this wave. My team is making plays on the other side of the map. And so close to Kigeris having that flashback in the play, but like you said, not overplaying, not, you know, doing anything crazy. Doesn't blow the barrier, but meanwhile, top.
Yeah, let's see what's going on up here. Never mind. The camera doesn't want us to see it. Why? There's clearly a fight going on up there. What's... Oh, it's directed camera. Oh, no. Sorry. Yes, directed camera's what we want to be on. My bad, guys. My bad. Deku going up. Another nice slice and dice right there. That's a lot of damage, forcing a flash out here of Slampus, but a flash for Balenciaga wanted that kill. Nice flag and drag from Dyslexic IR, forcing a flash back from the Ivern. Lots going on this game.
Yeah, and it looks like it's going to turn into a Rift Herald there because they're able to get the flash off top lane. They're able to put a lot of pressure on it. That does give them agency to walk down on this Rift Herald. Renekton, level 6, one of the best champions of brawling around these early objectives. He gets a lot of power out of that ultimate. Danger. You always got to worry as Leona going into these bot lanes. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh man, Blitzcrank is standing next to the tower. You never know when you're going to see a Blitzcrank hook under the tower there. Leona does have flash, but
that
I
is
kind of hold my breath on those.
So no, it is game 2. Sorry, got Jim Shack, you're right. Listen, there's a difference between being lazy and just doing something flat out wrong, and that's what I did. I did it just wrong. Nice, nice pacing back and forth here. A little bit of a gold lead for CC here onto the Xayah. That's going to be more CC. That's going to be Leona doing everything. Dyslexic IR over the wall. That's Xayah using the ult, but look at this, going down so low. One more auto does it. And Dyslexic IR walks out. Great tanking from Foreign Guy. Dyslexic can be patient. They've got the flag and drag. That was great. I believe they waited out the stun, and look at that. Oh, it's John. John comes up, opens up the pit right here. Only lands one hit this time. Just, you know, you got to dial these things in.
Yeah, and everybody bot lane for this play. Renekton TP's in to try to save his bot lane, but outstanding job by Leona and Jarvan there. They get the initial CC, and then they don't let Xayah hit the ground. So by the time Xayah's able to ult, she's already so low that she dies instantly when landing. So really well played now. Now we get in this awkward position where Renekton's on the bot side, Cassante is full pushing top. And there's kind of a scramble now to do this. This is going to push Xayah to top.
Oh, Giger is in a little bit of trouble. Nice flash over the wall. Will they be able to get away? Yes. Again, the patience. Hey, good job. Good job, mods. Zodiac says, LBLCS has made it, boys. We got a view botter. That's right. Ooh, look at this FNK up here. Getting those autos off on Slampus. What's Xayah doing in the top lane right now? Look at this switch right here. The creativity. Oh, I like it. Vega, what do you think of this switching up of the matchups here? Renekton.
This awkward moment. Oh.
Hold on, that's the ult right there. Blitzcrank coming forward. If they can land the pull, it's going to be deadly. It's going to go on to Leona. Do they have the damage? A great Leona ult, absolutely excellent. And look who's here waiting in the wings. It's Dyslexic. Not going to go in, though. And that was a smart move, because Ivern was right there.
Yeah, and this should mean Dragon. It's pretty good macro play. So what happens is Renekton TP's down to try to save the bot lane before, and Xayah dies. So then they have this awkward situation where top lane's being pushed, there's waves dying, they need someone to catch it. Xayah's the one spawning in base, so she walks top. But notably, because Renekton's bot, he's able to push that wave in and chunk out the bot lane, and now they get the free Dragon off that pressure.
Look at this. Tip Top Gaming coming into Game 2 saying we learned a lot from Game 1. We're going to capitalize, and they've got some momentum now. They're grabbing Dragon. They're winning these fights. Great roams from this Blitzcrank as well. They're doing it here. Now, the game's got to be closed out, right? And we've still got to see. I feel like the full vision of John Mid has not come to fruition just yet. There's still a lot to go. The flash forward not able to connect there. Nice headbutt from the Rift Herald.
Beautiful Rift Herald right there. Great form, lining up the legs, dashing, getting the head squarely on the tower. Just like they teach him at Rift Herald College.
That's true. That's true. Passed with flying colors. Top of their class.
Yeah, you know, they will use that one for training videos later.
You're absolutely
form.
spot on. Absolutely.
I will say, Blitzcrank does blow the flash there mid. You're trying to get the flash hook, but someone wise once told me you can't land flash hooks if you don't try flash hooks.
That's true. That's true. You miss 100% of the flash hooks you never take. Foreign guy walking up here. Getting a little damage. Down. Uh-oh. Less Force has figured out how to mod. Watch out, folks. I trust Less Force's judgment. You wreak havoc on the land as you see fit.
You know, Less Force, unrelated, but, you know, probably my favorite mod. Please don't ban me.
Yeah, also...
Unrelated.
Yeah, totally. I heard that Less Force is just like an all-around good human being. Like, it's super weird, but people are talking about it. That's for sure. Now some
Do you see?
roaming death squads. Let's point out an interesting fact here. Down 2 kills, up 500 gold. That is usually a good look. You're down in kills, but up in gold.
Yeah, and a lot of it comes off Swain's CS, right? Because Xayah died during that dive, but it was a double stacked wave. So Xayah missed out on a lot of potential CS. Ooh.
Too true. Some autos going through. No CC lands there. Nice, nice. Getting these autos off. Blitzcrank coming up. That's going to be the Xayah ult as well. And look at that. A very patient fight, but now a flash away from LBLCS. A great name that I've had trouble saying quickly, but got it in there on that one. Look at this. Cassante versus Renekton. There's the ult, pulling him under tower. Gets one turret shot. Will that be enough? Renekton right in that sweet spot. The 1v1. Well ulted. Ooh, flash over double lift. Maybe on the wrong side. I want to say of history for some reason. Getting pulled in. John opens up the pit. Nails 1. Nails 2. Nails 3. Number 4 coming on through. Doesn't get a kill, but double lift goes right back in. Foreign guy 2. Uh-oh. Tip Top is not in tip top shape right now. But oh, Mikram. So slick. So fast. Still got those same fingers we saw on Ari. Absolutely speedy right there. Avoids death, but they do lose the Blitzcrank. And now we're back to the peace, to an uncertain peace.
Uncertain peace. We'll call it a truce.
Yeah.
It can be broken at any time, but, you know. Avada Balenciaga.
Such a good name.
Very good name, but unfortunately for them, the Jarvan engagers were Gucci in that fight.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Where's my applause button? There's a big cheer. That was fantastic. We're fucking back. We're fucking back. We're back on top. Oh, goddamn. Only took a game and a half. Here we are. Oh.
Were you also looking at team names in the season and being like, how can I use
Oh, every season I look at these motherfuckers coming in trying to fit full-ass Dostoevsky novels into their team names to try to get us to say it.
Name.
Oh, my God.
I just was thinking, like, they get a gank, Serenity, insert gank here. I just can't. Like, there's so many good ones.
Yes. Ooh, that was a... Oh, FNK right here. Pulling him under tower, though. Double lift. Have they gone too far? Not enough feathers to get that stun. Double lift makes their way out. Trade some important summoner spells. I don't imagine they're too mad about that.
No, just before the Xayah ult is back up. Also, they managed to get both summoners off, and this really is the time in the game where Swain is most dangerous in this lane, right? Xayah doesn't have items yet to contest the Swain.
Yes, no, absolutely right. Pyler, they have a soundboard. Yes, we have a soundboard. Why is this the first you've heard of it? Because I'm not great at my job. Because I'm doing two jobs at once. Here are some other great ones. Some ominous plucking violins.
I love that I can't hear it. It doesn't come through Discord.
Vega doesn't know what the fuck I'm playing at
You
all.
can be playing anything, right? He can be making fart noises every time I get a point. I would never know.
Hold on, let me just unrelated. Let me just write something down. Yeah, we've got some other ones. Uh-oh, big fucking fight coming out right here. Absolutely double lift on the run right here. Ivern coming in. That's some CC pulling double lift right back in there. Sniper Deke. Absolutely monstrous on this Renekton foreign guy going quite low. Mikram finding the angle right there. Now Slampus is the target of it, getting pulled under tower. Hold on a second. What a great escape. Pulling that Renekton into a dangerous position. Jhin opens up that pit, looking for targets right here. That's 1. That's 2. We got 3. Nope, must have been all 4. Can't count, but don't worry about that because that is 2 down, and now Dragon is the target of their ire.
Yeah, classic Jhin 3-shot, on the ult. We've all seen it. Screams 3 at the end. Yeah, really good play, and really to bring it back a little bit to some more serious talk. TTG has been the aggressor all game, as opposed to last game where Rats were really the team pushing things and TTG was having to respond. This game, it's been constant TTG pressure. They TP their Renekton in first. They're looking for the play. They pop the Ivern ult and chase down and burst out, Leona first. That takes Leona's ability to kind of make that play, and the rest of the fight is just the Rats kiting away. And now they're up 1 dragon. They've got a slight gold lead, about 1.5k, and they've gotten both heralds in this game. Very good early gameplay from TTG. Much better position than they were in last game.
Whoa, double lift. Oh my God, just feeling that one out. Just using the force. Absolutely incredible. Double it very confidently, checking the brush. I do think, hold on a second. Renekton's gonna ult, but maybe fight for too long. Foreign guys on their way, but so is FNK gonna dive forward. They want this fight. Can they get the healing? They absolutely do off their Q, but this is a lot of damage coming in. FNK still's gotta get these autos in. Wait a second. Cut up to the top lane. Slamp is putting Mikrum some hurt on them right now. Diving forward, but Mikrum gets the kill. Does go down in the very end. People are trading all over the place. It's John in the 1v1. But again, they see him in the bush. One more auto will do it. They've got to reload, though. And while they're reloading, Avada Balenciaga casts that spell and gets the kill.
Yeah, that was Ivern 101 right there. Every time you see somebody getting low, and it's just shield, 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 and they just barely kite it out. But 1-0-6 on the Ivern, 70% KP in this game. Meanwhile, bot lane, Renekton stalling so much time, does end up going down there. They do trade a kill back. Xayah now 3-1-2, but gold in all the right places right now for TTG. Meanwhile, the Rats, they're holding on. They're trying to get to this later game where they can use, their all-in team fight comp. But right now, TTG running the map.
Yeah, they're really finding their rhythm right here, and they're starting to get to, that, I don't know if it's quite terminal velocity that we saw in last game. Once we saw a couple thousand gold lead in the last game, it never really, maybe I'm actually dead wrong about this, but I don't believe it ever fell back into favor of the other team. They were just winning fights down gold and down dragons, which of course, obviously, still anybody's game, but certainly a good sign here for TTG. Mikrum, let's see how slippery you are in the 2v1 right here. Changing targets, gonna go for that ult, gonna go for that flash. They are fully committing to this, gets into the brush. Hold on a second, Mikrum going for that auto. They are gonna have to dodge once again another. Bring it, oh my God! Mikrum, wait, Mikrum's still alive, I didn't see the health bar! Oh, but look at this, oh my God, Mikrum absolutely giving their team the opportunity to get out of this. Jin's going to open up the pit. They are doing a great job of blocking. Slampus coming around the corner. Do they have the damage? It's actually going kind of slow. Slampus might try to go over. I do think they're going to get it. Blue team secures it. Mikrum really making a case for MVP. That was a great play.
Yeah, outstanding play. Bot lane outplays just long enough, but almost most importantly, wastes the time. Forces Jarvan to walk down to make sure that kill happens, and because of that, that's Baron onto the other 4 members. Really great play there. And now they are in a really good position. About a 3K gold lead, which you made the point about the gold lead not really dipping last game. You're right. It got up to about 6K, and even when plays were made for TTG, it dipped back to about 2.5, 3K. But right now they have, their first sizable gold lead of the series. And they played really well from behind. So imagine what they can do with a gold lead.
Absolutely, yeah. Now that they've got a little bit of muscle behind those skills and that heart. We'll see. Oh my God, I can't believe I missed this one. Well. If it isn't my old nemesis, someone you don't know. I'm 14 minutes late on this, but they did do a resub. Tier 1, 46 months. LeChance licks toes, the originator of that. So, okay, hold on. All right, I'm kind of glad that didn't turn into a super awesome fight that I missed because I was looking at my other screen. But still, good looks from that Blitzcrank there.
Very good, and this dragon is spawning very soon. We see already TTG putting muscle in that side of the map, trying to just push out, get what advantages they can. Good job by Fair there, getting in and clearing some of the vision out so his team's not completely blind. But I love this play of Leona sneaking away to the top, because you do have Kai'Sa, who doesn't have flash right now up there, and you have TP on Cassante. Oh, they pull a TP.
It's Mikun. I've been saying Mikrum this whole time. I got away with that for a lot longer than I thought, but that genuinely was an accident. I'm probably still going to call him Mikrum, if that's okay. This is a nice push onto this top tower. They've got the cannon. They know they can take this. Collecting that gold that was due for them. And this dragon play too. You're right, they are all over the map.
Yeah, it's actually really good. They're going to try to force a play top now, maybe? Rats trying to find what they can on that cross map, but right now, just a really good job by TTG of not giving an opening. Saying we're getting the dragon top, we're not going to try and outplay you in top lane. We're just going to back off. We're going to play safe. And that gold lead continues to grow. 3 dragons now for them, as we do have another Hex Tech Soul.
You'll love to see it.
It's the fun one. The gates are fun.
The gates are fun. It's fun to be able to get back into it. Uh-oh.
Hey, no way.
Okay.
Kai'Sa also nearing 3 items. That's really Kai'Sa's peak point right there. 3-item power spike for Kai'Sa when she comes online. And we see the Jhin was farmed well. A lot of the team gold has put Kai'Sa very far ahead, as you see just on the Dustblade and the Dirk right now, as opposed to the near 3 items of Kai'Sa. He is going to be a force in this game.
Absolutely. A little bit of a lull here as we have teams sort of moving around, taking positions. I like that Leona is sort of staying at the edge of structures here, covering Jin's retreat. Down here, we might have a 1v1. Vikram, obviously extremely strong. Do they dive in? You know they want to. They're thinking about it.
If they
They're
land
thinking
another
about
W, I think they're going.
They
You
don't,
always have to be
and so
careful
they
with
don't.
Swain because of the ult stopwatch
Yeah.
when you dive in.
It's a good point.
But
And he's got it.
poke like that, I mean, already having that kind of poke without the soul, without the 3rd item,
Yeah. Just bonkers. Just buck wild.
just buck wild.
I'm not trying to jinx anything, but we might get a game 3 here.
Yeah, we just might.
Game has been paused. Comms died on Discord. This is
It was
A-okay.
comms.
This is RTC connecting. All right. This is well within the low budget. Oh, I'm going to fix the fucking thing that I fucking did wrong.
But yeah, LCS is also paused, the real one, so this is like perfect. We're like both.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, they've been paused for a while.
Well, you know, you dress for the job you want, you know? Not the
Exactly.
fucking...
With the current economic climate, we're actually the adequate budget LCS.
We are the adequate. We've had some real glow-ups organizationally this season. I'm sure the captains have noticed, or returning captains have noticed, that there's some pretty fucking cool-ass shit. Oh, god damn it, that's wrong.
There's just so many awesome people in the community who are passionate about it and just do so much awesome stuff.
Absolutely, 100%. And that is like our whole thing. Ooh, it sounds like they're...
I hear things.
I hear things as well. Hold on one second.
That
Sorry, guys.
sounds out of context. That just sounds... Yes, both of us actually do have functioning ears.
Yes, we do. Thank God. Okay. Hold on. We do this. Look at that. Look at that. Who's playing Bag Wards? 1 second. You'll see in just a moment here. Okay.
Heyo.
There's going to be a pause. Tip Top Gaming versus Dirty Rats Xfinity Financial Group B. And this is Series 1 of Season 11. The low budget LCS. And you see the little beer bottle, the coriander bottles up top there? That shows who's up in the series. Anyways.
Beautiful. That was beautiful. I realize now I don't think I've built up my standing casting endurance, so I may go to a sitting cast for game 3.
That's fair.
If there is a game 3.
Absolutely. I completely understand. Dude, I'm so jelly. I always think about how you cast standing up, and like I wanna try it. I wanna be able to move around. I like
It is nice. I jump a lot when hype things happen.
I love jumping.
But then when we go to like the lull in between games, I'm like,
Right.
I was just jumping up and down
For
during
sure.
that Baron fight.
Yeah. The adrenaline starts to settle in your bones. Hold on. Speaking of adrenaline, Double F getting pulled deep in here. Renekton on that ult as well. So much front to back fighting right here. What a choke point. Xayah absolutely cutting through. Oh my god, Double F is so low. But they just, real Secret Service move, protecting the president, getting Double Lift out of there. A little bit of guesswork by Mikram right there, trying to get a kill at that W. Doesn't hit. That's all right. Nice. John opening up that pit. Hit. And a nice dodge on that Kai'Sa as well. FNK maybe a little bit too far. Look at that. Really, really well done. Great flash, great ult. FNK absolutely using the tools required to survive.
Yeah, and a lot of people low now with the Baron spawning. Renekton is going to base here, but does have TP to come back. We'll see. Can Rats hold them off? Stall them enough?
Teleport. A front-facing teleport right here. Who is this? Is that Slampus? Nope, it's better Drake. Oh, that's right. Renekton. Sorry, wrong team. He doesn't have ult, though. He did use it in the last fight. Double lift getting pushed off right there. Mikram, though, running away, not in the main fight, trying to kill the Leona. Now they have to find their way back in. Will they find that angle? Oh my god, the snipe on the side. Kaisa gets it in the knockup. Whoa! Oh, goes golden at the last second. Foreign guy is up a flag and drag a flash forward. That's a triple kill for the Kaisa. Hold on a second. We are in Penta territory. That's dyslexic IR. That's the quadra kill. They're going for it. Mikram wants it. Mikram gets it. That's the Penta kill. Kaisa gets it. Tip Top Gaming are back. God fucking damn it. I hate that it kicks us out. Ah! That was so fucking cool.
That was awesome. We get the first pentakill of the season. Oh my goodness. Meekin says, I saw the amazing Kigur's love after game 1, and I will raise you a pentakill in game 2. Amazing job. They are going to get the Baron. They have a commanding gold lead now, and that dragon for Soul Point is coming up.
Oh my god. Just absolutely wild. I mean, these two mid laners have been crazy. Across the board, players have been playing great. But we've had one standout game from Kigur's, one standout game from Mikram right here. Just, God, the poke from Kais is nuts. Kais not getting into game 3, right? If there is one, there's no way.
Red side has to ban it. If you're red side, you have to ban Kaisa.
Get that shit out of here.
Blue side is 100% going to pick it first pick. I mean, the damage coming out now from this Kaisa and what will come out with this soul.
Oh my god, they got the soul too. Hey. You're about to make some big speckles, huh? Potentially?
I was just thinking that. I saw Sean type and was like, man, I'm about to make some money.
Starting to count those bills already.
Wow. You know, I told you guys, you know. You always bet the under. We've been saying it for 2 seasons now. Bet the under.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It's just more exciting that way.
It is, you know. And then you can't really be disappointed, guys, because they were an underdog. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah. We're also not out of the woods yet. Not out of the woods yet. Gotta see what happens.
Still a lot of league to play. And like we said, this is, even if TTG holds on to win this game.
Hold on a second. Look at this angle right here. Oh, Kiris getting pulled there by the Blitzcrank. Avada Balenciaga finds the angle, gets the pull, gets the kill. Sniper Deke going up. Gets some CC off as well. Renekton ulting in the Swain as well. Dyslexic IR gonna flag and drag up there, but Renekton is truly a beast. Even though they've got to run away, it takes 2 people to take him down. And in the background, there's gonna be that pick that allows them to push onto these Nexus turrets. God, Mikram's so strong right here. And the turrets are going down. They're just on it. They're just pushing for the Nexus, and they want to get to game 3 already. Nice interaction there from Slampus. Dyslexic IR getting cut down. Xayah got so much damage. Kaisa zooming in as well. Foreign guy goes golden, but it's not enough. The Nexus exposed. The Nexus explodes, and we go to game 3 in this best of 3.
We are on to a decider game. And both teams in 2 games, I mean, just taking back and forth huge punches like 2 title fighters. And that time, TTG swung a little bit harder. They got the lead in the beginning, and they never let it go. I love the draft adaptation. The Blitzcrank, moving the Kaisa to mid, but have to wonder, how does Kaisa affect the draft going into game 3? What will change between these 2 teams?
Absolutely. For some reason, I didn't get to look at stats for that one. Maybe I clicked out of it instinctually. Who can say?
It didn't show me either. It just took me out of the game.
Okay. All right. Well, I feel a little better about that.
It is my turn to take a 30-second break, so I
Excellent.
will be right back.
Perfect. Well, Vega's taking that break. I, of course, am going to pay out these schmeckles. Oh, wait. First, I'm going to get into the other game because these teams are on point. Gotta say, these captains, these teams are just doing a great job. Hey, let's give a real round of applause for these teams, folks. This has been an incredible series. So much fun to be back. We should use a soundboard more. Play more sound effects. Give us sound effect idea. 100%. I got a bunch of weird. Hold on. I just got a bunch of weird. I just got like shit like this on it. I don't know why. But I should just have more. Just like this one. What am I going to do with this? We're not going to start singing musicals.
Well, we could. It's possible now.
Or are we? It was a rainy. Sorry. We'll work on it. Instinctually started to get into an arena match. That's my bad.
It's just ready to go.
Please do start writing the LBLCS musical. We're more than ready. Praetorian. It is so good to be back, Praetorian. A huge shout out to Praetorian. Massive mover and shaker here in the LBLCS.
Another friend.
Corrupt Sins, welcome to the low budget LCS, and thank you for being the newest investor. We are so excited to see you at the board meetings. They're up at Denny's in Vermont. You gotta go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager, and he is gonna let you in. And once you get in, the pancakes are on us, because this song has got real youth pastor energy. Come on, folks, join me in song.
Down me a song.
This is we gotta make it so that you can hear the music, Vega.
Okay, hold on. I need to.
I don't know how. Holy shit! This second part. All right, this is great. So start working on costumes. Okay.
Oh wow, the second part of this does go pretty hard.
It does.
I unmuted to listen to it. There's a delay, so.
Right.
Right now I'm being heavily flayed by my friend group.
What are they flaying you for?
So I did the thing. So for people who don't know, Team Liquid is playing Golden Guardians in playoffs right now, right? And the winner gets to go to the finals in Jersey.
Ooh.
And one of my friends is a streamer for Team Liquid. All of them are Team Liquid fans. And Team Liquid was up 2-0 in a best of 5, and I said, "Wow, GG, no way Golden Guardians comes back from this."
Oh.
And now it is 2-2. And they are all spamming me saying, What have you done? Why did you do this? This is the worst."
Dude, you know you're too powerful.
Yeah,
You know how strong your caster curse is.
Well, I mean, honestly, if I wasn't doing it, I wouldn't be doing my job.
That's true. That's true.
You know, it's like I'm legally required to do this. Also, don't forget Schmeckles.
Oh, Schmeckles. Now, of course, you wouldn't have any motive for encouraging me to remind me, right?
No reason to remind you.
Now, Vega, can you just remind me who won the last game?
It was TTG.
Oh, wow. The
TTG,
team that you bet on.
No, well, I just,
Interesting.
Crazy. I just went from 4K to 13K. But,
Somebody clipped that moment where Vega said something along the lines of, "This is the best way to make money." And now look who's rolling in it right now.
Here's the problem, though. I only go all in.
You bet violently. You bet with your whole heart.
I just bet all of it. There's no holding on. We are in draft for game 3 now.
Beautiful.
Kane and looks like a Maokai ban. I wonder if TTG bans Kaisa. Feels like Kaisa
seems like a thing that they would do. Seems like a thing that somebody would do, right?
There's the Talia ban. The Ivern removed this time. I think that's a good idea. Ivern was super good for them last game. I want to see, and I imagine we will not get John mid in this game. I felt like that got attacked kind of in the way we said it would.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Will the Blitzcrank get banned? Will they remove Blitzcrank from the pool?
It's a good question.
They do!
There it is.
They removed the Blitzcrank. I was wondering, the Blitzcrank was very good last game.
It was.
And let's see because if Kaisa doesn't get banned here, it's almost certain DRX will first pick Kaisa, I would say.
Now, Praetorian's inviting me to a ranked solo duo, but I know you're watching the stream. You're watching. Sorry, guys. I gotta bounce. I gotta get that.
Sorry. I gotta go play solo queue.
I'm silver 4, so I'm playing an economy this season, by the way.
Yeah, you're on a team.
I'm on a team for the first time in like 6 seasons, maybe more.
So cool. I'm so hyped for that.
I'm a sub. So we'll see if the coach brings me up. But
will you be the first sub to make the All-Star game?
I have a championship title from just sitting on a bench, a CEO title, I believe. Definitely not earned at all. Kaisa, of course, was that first pick.
Yeah, and that's Xerath response. Xerath has been banned every game, so I'm wondering what do they know that we don't know? Because I imagine what that means is someone on TTG, and that's someone, of course, being their mid laner, is an amazing Xerath player. But Xin Zhao, let's go!
Whoa.
Dude, TTG's drafts, every game, it's like a different 5 players set down.
Absolutely.
And they're like, oh, yeah, I play Xin Zhao.
Right, of course. Well, this is just, these teams have been prepping and preparing, right? So we're getting to see the fruits of their labor, and I know these teams have been scrimming. So they've really, really learned.
Oh, yeah. We do get Kaisa Nautilus. That's a classic lane. Nautilus, one of the best supports for setting up Kaisa. He has 5 different types of CC or 4 different types of CC in his... Yeah, 4 different types of CC in his kit. 3 of them apply Kaisa's passive, so very good pick with Kaisa. And the Zac, which has been banned a lot in the series. So a lot of people to apply CC, go in there, set up the Kaisa. And the Swain picked on the other side. Someone in chat said that the Xerath is a support. So I do wonder, is this Swain mid? Is this the Swain bot lane? What's the idea here? Ornn banned out, removing that all-in top laner. Let's see if the Scion is also removed. Meanwhile, for DRX, what do they pinch now looking at this comp? Because it is kind of hard to tell. Swain and Xerath can be flexed. Fiora removed. And the Scion is removed. Okay. Looks like they don't want any safe tanks for DRX. We'll see. What is the last ban here for DRX? What do they choose to remove? Probably a top lane ban, if I had to guess.
Interesting.
Right now, we have a very big all-in comp and a very good counter-engage comp. I do Xin Zhao's ult, Swain's ult, things like that are very good for when teams pile in onto you. It is the Renekton ban. Don't want to deal with that again. What does TTG pick right here? We may get a little bit more clarity into where some of these picks are going in a deciding game 3.
Absolutely. Backs against the wall. Seraphine.
More confusion, though, because now, this could be Xerath Swain bot lane. This could be Swain Seraphine. This could be Seraphine mid with, there's a lot of different combinations that you could have right now. What do they answer with? I imagine, Zac jungle, Nautilus support, probably.
How do you complete this charcuterie board? What cheeses and fruits pair perfectly? Ooh, is it the Veigar?
Do like that. Do like the Veigar. What is the top lane that rounds this comp out? What's the pick? You are going to be blinding something and...
Oh, that's really interesting.
I'll tell you what, if they pick this, if this Malphite's locked in, they are ready to fight. They are going to fist fight in this game.
You're absolutely right. It's so crazy how you see teams draft and just seeing the picture, just shit starts to come together, and that is the Malphite. They do lock it in.
I do like that. Malphite, a lot of potential, obviously able to pile in with the rest of this comp, doubling down onto this all-in comp that is going to want to dive. The cage, largely there to surround a lot of this engage. What do you do for TTG? It's very clear on the other side. The
Olaf.
Yeah. Do
nice.
like that pick. They have a lot of counter engage, right? Yeah, Malphite goes in. All these picks can go in. You have the Swain ult, you have the Xin Zhao ult, the Seraphine ult, lots of stuff that also wants you to go in. So this is going to be a game big on execution, right? Who's the first one to be set up at an objective? Who's the one who's more active on the map? Right now, early on, I would, kind of favor the Kaisa Nautilus on bot lane, but the Olaf should have a winning matchup into the Malphite if that is indeed top. A lot of picks here. A lot of different identities from the two teams.
Absolutely.
Let's see who plays it out.
Zodiac saying both teams should have picked Silas.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ults in both of these comps.
There are, for sure. for sure. But these teams, they know what they want. They've got it. And you're right, really strong identities in these compositions. And I think we're going to get to see an excellent dance back and forth here. I am going to start the predictions for game 3. We'll set that shit for 5 minutes. Wait.
Notably, blue side has one every game. I don't think that's actually important. I don't think there's really... I mean, I think it's really just been gameplay, not necessarily the side.
You
but,
can't
you
help...
If you believe in it.
You can't help but notice things like that. You know, Kaisa's won every game too. You know? So it's like...
That's a good point. So it's, you know... And she's on blue side. So... Right. I mean, but do two rights make a left, or...
That's a good question. It's a good question.
And I don't know how
Listen,
these superstitions work.
I'm no optometrist, you know?
Me either.
Yeah.
I don't even think I would know how to, you know, sew a shirt or anything like that.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, me either. You're absolutely right. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Spinning jennies, it's an old tool. Now,
Spinning jennies is not on my bingo card.
Yeah, that's fair. I was reaching for something. I was like, Industrial Revolution.
It's great.
Like, where do I go from sewing a shirt?
I like to throw you a curveball every now and then.
Yeah, I love it. It's great. You gotta keep that catching arm good and strong. I don't know if that made any sense, but
yeah, sure. I mean, yeah.
And it's out there. I like to think
gotta keep that glove oiled.
Gotta keep. Yeah, absolutely. You know, 100%.
Do they do that?
To oil gloves? I don't know.
I mean, I did when I was a kid. You would oil your baseball glove.
Really?
But I don't know if that's like a thing. You would put it's something to do with like shaping it. You would put a ball in it and then like wrap it with
what?
like rubber bands.
Oh yeah. I mean, listen. A little LaChance went out and played a little bit of t-ball and got fucking hit right in the face with a baseball, and that kind of soured my early opinion. So I don't think I learned all the tricks of the trade. That boy Truth, oil it, put a ball in it, wrap it, and put it under pillow. Under your pillow? Are baseball players sleeping on their mitts? Sports.
Yeah, I think Truth, that sounds correct to me. And also, yeah, the TTG draft is evil and a fantastic counter. I do like it. I really do like their reaction draft to this.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say that on paper, that draft looks better. But in this series, the proactive, engaging team has won. So I will say that shouldn't be discredited, because a lot of times, even if you have the tools to counter something, a team just forcing you to react constantly, a lot of times, even with the worst comp, can win a game just because they're the first to a play or they're the first to rotate or do something.
We're about halfway through this Schmeckel timer. This will be your last chance to bet Schmeckles tonight. This is game 3.
I'm doing it.
Oh.
Because...
And look at this. Tip Top Gaming now has 20K bet on them. Only 6. Y'all are fickle. Y'all are 13K
fickle. Onto Rats.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna bring this even.
Wow. I love that you just forced someone to do something about this. Because you'll still make. You just won't make as much. Odds almost dead even. Majority shareholder Vega buying out part of the Dirty Rats Xfinity team. All right, that's my new narrative for betting Schmeckles, is you're purchasing ownership in the team for a game.
Yeah. I'm a majority shareholder in Rats this game. I have my financial future tied to the Rats.
Oh shit! Wait, did they shorted you? They what?
Animal!
The trap was sprung. Good job, guys. Good job, everyone.
Wow.
Good job, team. Odds destroyed. Odds destroyed. Jim Shack. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
I love all the other people coming in. Who did it? Who ruined my odds?
Who fucked it? God damn it. Little Robot Man. Little Robot Man's investing. You guys, you gotta get out of the way when Little Robot Man is in the room. The weight that Little Robot Man throws around. Rainbow Flux, can we maybe see the live polls on the stream in the future? Rainbow Flux, we are open and amenable to so many things. All you got to do is show us how to do it. That's probably very simple to do. But if you simply show me how to do what you'd like us to do, I bet we can pull it off. Sorry, Bylord. Sorry. Bio all in. Love it.
Beautiful.
Hashtag LBLCS. We'll do it. Just show me. I mean, so that is really... Lots of people will come to us with ideas where they're like, hey, what about this thing? And 99% of the time, our response is like, yeah, do it. 100%. Go for it. And that's how the booth came about. And that's how we have so many amazing, awesome people who have shown up and helped us. Now I'm just sort of thanking everybody who's helped us in this last season. But a lot of people have shown up and been like, hey, there's this thing that you could do that would make everything a lot easier and nicer for everyone. And we're just like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. We didn't know, and you do. That boy Truth.
My sole contribution of this last season is telling LaChance that you can switch the scene where the new button in Stream Elements is.
And you improve the quality of the stream.
It doesn't have to be a huge change,
40-fold.
guys. It could just be a small, hey, did you know?
You too can change the world. Oh, no, listen, guys, that wasn't Vega's only contribution. Vega was a huge get for the league. So much fun to cast with. Just a great person to have around in general. And you can, if you like Vega's voice, you can get a lot more of them if you tune into the booth every Sunday. Do you have a plug locked in for the booth? You guys have a tagline or anything, or is that still in the works?
I don't think we have a tagline. If we I'm like the worst person to ask. I just show up and talk about the robot I built, but.
Hi, I'm Vega. Sunday. I built a robot, a powerful robot, and only I know its secrets.
Yes, and I will not share them. But hopefully, we're doing a live episode this Sunday. We'll be able to give some nice content there. But yeah, we talk about the league. We talk about tons of topics. If you have anything you want us to talk about, reach out to one of us. Let us know, if there's any topics you want us to cover on the booth. I've got 3 amazing co-hosts on the booth. And they have infinite knowledge. They know everything about it. I mean, the stuff they bring up from they'll be like, oh, in season 4, this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, this is just outstanding. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun to do. And if you're interested in that kind of content, just keep an eye out in the Discord. We normally post if we're going live. And also, all the episodes are uploaded onto YouTube at the Low Budget LCS YouTube. So keep an eye out for that too.
Excellent plug.
There's my plug for the night.
The perfect transition into Game 3 of this best of 3 series. Financial Group B. Dirty Rats Xfinity versus Tip Top Gaming, 2 titans of industry, pounding away at each other on the rift. And look at this. Oh, shit. I'm not even going to try and set things on the stream up. Look at this invade right here. They've been caught out. Will we get a flash forward? That connects with the Olaf. He can't dodge the CC just yet. Zerath comes in. A little bit of harassment. Love it. Double Lift knows what's up. And then the good luck, have funs. God damn it. Hey.
Then the spot.
This, by the way, that stuff isn't our fault. When it tabs out like that, that's not us. That's not us.
We didn't do that.
We're not responsible. They just make us look silly. The other times, that's us.
Can I have a soapbox moment? And normally I don't fight with fan bases.
Yeah, get on in there, man.
Because actually, yes, I do. Usually I turn the chat against me, and that's okay.
Sure.
But
this seems like an opportune moment.
Something weird about spamming cats for a team named Rats.
Spam these cats to support the rats. Spam the cats to... Oh, I do like cheers in general for teams.
Me too, but this one kind of, I don't know.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. But so are they.
Okay, I would rather you support than not support.
That's true.
Just someone bite the bullet and upload a rat emote.
I will say this was more of the meta 3. Every season there's slightly different LBLCS metas, not in terms of playing the game of League of Legends, but simply in interacting with people. And two or 3 seasons ago, it was chants. There were chants for every single team, and every chat was very creative chants. So feel free to get that chanting back on. Speaking of, oh, hold on. Double lift walking up. They've got the level 2 advantage. That's going to be the hook that lands the auto for that extra CC. Foreign guy weaving in these autos. That's the ignite too, but FNK finds their way to safety. Back to the tower. Cool, calm heads prevail. Thank you so much, Luke BTW _ and JJ Gonzalez 24 for being the newest investors in the low budget LCS. So happy to have you here. Thank you for joining us for game 3 of this incredibly exciting series. And also our Season 11 series opener. A lot of S's in that sentence. Xin Zhao coming into the river right now. I know the camera just wants us to see this CSing, but Xin Zhao's actually invading.
Yeah, a little bit ahead of Zach here. I wonder if he's going to wait and try to catch the Zach coming in here. Yeah, it is going to pan over.
Holy shit, Avada Balenciaga finding that Zach, getting him. Level 3 dyslexic, flashing over the wall. Burns that summoner, and Xin Zhao's out.
Yeah, Zach does hold on to the passive. It looks like it's going to hold on to the red buff also, which is important. Thanks to Nautilus roaming up there. These teams really do borrow a lot from us. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You see the Swain flipped over to the other team now. Both drafts so far that we've had in the series, teams borrowing picks from the other team. I really like that. And, well, really TTG saying, hey, we like this thing about the Rats comp. What if we just use that now comp?
Oh, CC lands right here. That's so much onto Foreign guy. They cleanse it out. They flash forward. And Auto makes contact, but it's not enough. And Double Lift fighting an incredible rear guard action right here. Avada Balenciaga, though, using them as a touch point. Do they get out? No! That Auto's going to go through, and first blood goes to Avada Balenciaga, a name that I just can't get enough of.
I know, it's a very good name, but that's where that... Oh.
There it is. That's the jump, and Mikram with the flash. Absolutely fantastic. Kigris, though, drops that cage. A lot of dancing back and forth. Also, just gotta say, Fireful will span this pot to tilt tip top. That's a great cheer. Fuck yes. Also, sorry, Webiz. Oh, hold on. Kigris in a lot of trouble right here. Balenciaga coming through. That's the cage. Oh, flat. Did he flash an auto? I think he flashed an auto right there. That was fucking sick. That was really good.
Very close right there. Both teams pedal to the metal in this early game. It is paying off. We see the Nautilus flash at level 1 ends up costing later. Doesn't have the flash to dodge the gank. Does have it back now. But, man, both teams, no fear in this game 3. Looking to scrap it out. An early game, Balenciaga super active on the map there. Doesn't manage to get Kigris. Kigris is able to get away with the flash there. TP's back, and we really want to get to this early game as Vigor get to that, popability point.
Yes,
as we'll call
of course. The popability point, incredibly important.
Last, we've all heard of the popability point, obviously.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And yes, I did volunteer as someone who has emotes on Twitch. If you send me a rat emote, I will upload it to my channel.
Really? There it is, Vibiz. Went from roasting your spam to helping it.
It's all about playing the game, Kidding, obviously. But meanwhile, on the top lane, we do see the counter pick Olaf doing a really good job, having the pressure, able to out-CS. But as a Malphite, enjoyer, you're just surviving, right? You're just waiting to press R in the team fights. It's your whole point. You throw a couple Qs, you're a little annoying in lane, but you don't pick Malphite to hard stomp 1v1.
No.
Malphite to hit 5 people with the ult in the team fight.
Right, so, to have a bombastic game-winning ult. Double Lift on some vision right here. Slampus has really played some flavorful champions tonight. You got a great slam on Malphite. You got a great slam on Scion. Cassante, I feel like Cassante kind of like throws you around more than slams you. But
it's true, yeah.
Xin Zhao.
We do see Kaisa is getting harassed a lot off of farm here, even though you don't see it in the health. It's because Kaisa's choosing to step back from the farm to avoid it, but that does mean giving a little bit of the farm up. So in this game, doing very well to get farmed up in that bottom lane, but we don't expect really Rat's composition to come online until some of those early team fights. See if Zach can make anything happen in the mid lane here. It is a flashless Xerath.
We're kind of seeing the patience of game 1 again.
Yeah.
Ooh, alt here. Kigaris jumping back and forth. And let the mind games begin. That first salvo has set a tempo and a pace that both of them have now memorized. And now variations are going to be the key to success, both in the dodging and the shooting. They've got a read on each other.
Absolutely, and largely for that, we do see Vygar get pretty low from that ultimate. Does not have teleport, so we'll have to take a base here. Probably give a wave, and it does give a little bit of time now on the map for TTG. TTG can move around the map. They can make plays. They can push vision deeper than they normally want to. But it looks like in bot lane.
Double Lift trying to come to the rescue of Foreign Guy here.
Yeah, good damage there, but right now the run of the map is TTG's. They're the ones who are able to push each lane in right now, but
yes,
it's important that Rats has not given it an objective yet, though. There's no Dragon taken. There's no Herald taken as of yet. They're able to get to base right now, get back on the map without that. But we'll see what happens now, because we do have a lot of big power spikes coming in. Lost Chapters on mid and in the bottom lane. We do have the whip finished for Zhao, so they may want to push back into these lanes, push them out, and look for objective. And right on cue, we do have Xin Zhao starting the Rift Herald.
Yeah, right on cue for sure. Xin Zhao, they picked up. They lost so many of the game 1 Rift Heralds. I think just feeling what it was like not to have all of them, they're like, nah, it's way better. We're gonna make this a priority.
Yeah, we wanna draft a comp that can get to it. And right now, Xin Zhao is a very good dueling jungler. He's able to do a lot, and their lanes right now have very good priority matchups. So that means a lot of these early objectives will be theirs. Rats, though, have to find a way to get to those 5v5 team fights, right? They have to find a way to use the Zac and Nautilus to find engages. They may want to wait a little bit for Kai'Sa and Vygar to come online a little bit, at least at those first, second items. And that means weathering the storm, right? It doesn't feel good to give up objectives, but just remembering, hey, we're giving them up to scale to get to a point, right?
Right. No, absolutely. Dragon is live. That's an opportunity. Neither team has been made moves towards it just yet. Dragons have played a huge role in both of these last 2 games. Both teams really, really value taking them. That's not to say that all teams aren't at least somewhat interested in taking them, but certainly some prioritize it more than others. Xin Zhao, both junglers actually, right near each other. Where will they gank? Will it be mid lane? Will it be bot lane? Will they turn towards Dragon? Or will they simply go back to farming camps?
I gotta give a shout out to Foreign Guy's ability to dodge skill shots. I mean,
dude,
look at this.
Nuts.
It's just non-stop dodging, and in a lane where a lot of skill shots are coming after you.
Oh, Dyslexic IR charging up. Will they go for it? FNK is just baiting him in. FNK is just baiting him in. They know what's up.
Yeah, Xin Zhao is on this side of the map too. If they're able to look just juicy enough, there's potential for a turn here. Meanwhile, top lane, Olaf starting. Oh.
That does connect. FNK drops the ult, but the hook lands too. There's the Seraphine ult to flash away, but FNK may be taking a little more damage than they thought they would. But look at that healing and back and forth. That's the Zac passive. Xerath, maybe not far enough. They get the kill onto the Zac. A flash from Foreign Guy. Oh, let's see. Avada Balenciaga does land the CC, but look at that double lift doing their best bodyguard impression. One more auto will do it. Foreign Guy does go down, but so too does... Oh, Zac lives. Sorry. Xin Zhao lives. Zac died. Nautilus goes down as well. Let's get the ledger right. That was an absolutely masterful bait from Tip Top Gaming.
That was amazing. And we talked about the setup. They did just enough to get the Zac interested in the play. And just like that, we see the power of the counter engage comp. Even though they burst Swain down extremely low, the Seraphine shield, the Seraphine ult, the Xin Zhao.
Oh, hold on. Slampus ulting Sniper under tower right there. Thinks maybe they've got the damage. Gets a ghost out of that Olaf. But no, you are absolutely right. I mean, that was information warfare at its absolute finest. They baited that in fully, and I really thought that FNK was going down, but they had just enough information. Nice re-engage here. Zac does go over. I'm not sure whose smite grabbed that, but it's a 2v1. Kigaris walking up as well. Nice cage to zone off. Slampus forcing to flash. Knows they don't. Oh! Sorry. They do have the damage and almost Arcane Comet. Getting killed right there. Foreign Guy having to back off. Any CC that lands on Foreign Guy would be pretty bad for them right now. There it is. The double. Nice cleanse. Really good job ticking down. Do they die? No. Ticking pots keep them just above the surface.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the reason Foreign Guy gets aggressive there is Nautilus roamed up, and I think they assumed that it would be the same timer for Seraphine. The Seraphine would be matching the Nautilus roam, uses the E to get aggressive on Swain, and right as they do, Seraphine pops out of the shadows. They do get the cleanse off there. Nautilus here to help give a little bit of breathing room to their bot laner. But meanwhile, on the other side of the map, there's a ton of CC in this lane.
Ooh. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Oh,
yeah, both
Kigarus in a little bit of trouble. Nice Everfrost use right there, and that's the follow-up from the Xerath. Beautiful, beautiful follow-up there.
Yeah, Meek and Curry with the three-pointer from downtown, collecting that kill onto Kigarus, and just like that, more priority to TTG on the map. Surprisingly enough, the one lane that I thought would have the least priority is the one that gets the solo kill in the Malphite. And that is a good sign. They do need Malphite to come out of this laning phase not too far behind. That offsets a lot of the CS lead, but it is going to be a first dragon over to TTG, using the pressure they have on the map right now to get objectives. They got the Rift Rail. They're going to get the dragon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, for Rats, it's just hold on right now. Try to get to those items. You see glimmers of where plays could be made. You see what the Zac Nautilus can do on the other side of the map, but got to find a way to turn that into kills.
I'll tell you what, though, one thing DRX has on their side is scaling. They've got the infinite scaling of Vygar, and we have seen what Kai'Sa has done in every single game. Sure, you've got a lot of counter-engage, but hey, what if you don't engage till you've taken like 5 Ws from Kai'Sa? You know, it's just dangerous.
It is, and I will say the Xerath pick has actually ended up being really pivotal early in this game, because what he's been able to do is harass the Vygar down low enough to when that scrap happens where they get the Nautilus Zac engage, Vygar's too low to be able to go over and really help with that, right? He has to defend himself against the Xerath, but as the Vygar farms, as he gets stronger, we've all seen what Vygar can do around like level 16 with that ultimate. It doesn't take a lot. One person gets low in a fight, and a Vygar ult can just remove anyone from a fight. So we'll see, can TTG build a lead big enough for the scaling to not matter?
Look at this. So potential engage right there. MLG Pro, quick on it. Seraphine ult hitting 2 people at once. Foreign Guy coming in, but this choke point fight starting off with the Seraphine ult is exactly what Tip Top is looking for. Great going golden by double lift right there. Foreign Guy having to dip, duck, and dodge. Nautilus will go down. Slamp is coming in with the ult, connecting only onto 1 target, I believe, and the damage that is being put out more than maybe Malphite thought. That is going to be 2 targets down for Team Tip Top Gaming. Jesus, sorry, getting back into the swing of things. Absolutely incredible fight, and the lead continues to grow.
It does. Olaf is also going to snap up some of that farm in the top lane. We'll be able to free push as Malphite used the TP. Zac forced to watch the red buff disappear. The bot lane tower going down now. It's just a little bit early for Rats. They want to contest vision in that bush because they don't want to just let TTG push them around, but the instant decision by MLG Pro to just use the Seraphine ult, lock them in there fighting, and then once the Malphite TP comes in, it's just a little bit too late. The fight's pretty much already over. The bot lane's in complete retreat. Now you're in, let's stall the game out. But we need to get Kai'Sa to more...
Trying to make something happen. I understand the urge. We've all been there for sure.
We have, and you see a window there perhaps to get the Swain that doesn't have an ult, but fortunately doesn't get it. But we see the path that could happen for Rats to get back in this game. Game 1 was very similar. There was a large lead for one team. The other team stayed scrappy in it, had opportunities to win. It's the same for Rats now. They have to find opportunities on the map where they can get advantages, and TTG wasting no time attacking this mid lane.
Absolutely. Herald coming into play once again. I do think that's going to knock down. Yep, absolutely. Clear cleanup there. And yeah, now
we a lot of avenues for vision and rotating. Once that mid tower goes down, it's a lot easier to move around the map as TTG. Now, safety for that Vygar removed.
What do you think about like lane assignments here? You think everyone... we're starting to see grouping right up in the mid lane, but obviously you need this Kai'Sa to continue to scale. You need Kigarus to just keep collecting farm. Is it time to group? Should they just be going solo, or do they need to be doing something more adventurous?
It is harder with the mid tower down. A lot of what you would want to do now is remove from the map, right? The safe farming that you could give Kai'Sa or Vygar in the mid lane, is not there anymore.
Right.
So a lot of the game now turns into
FNK maybe potentially is truly actually alone here, is taking a lot of damage. That's a Nautilus ult over the wall. Keeger's walking forward. That's going to be the ult. That's a shutdown. Okay.
Yeah, that's what they need. They need to use their vision control to find a way to get picks, and Vygar getting that is so important. Getting a pick on Vygar, not just a pick, but a shutdown onto Vygar. We see the damage that can come out. Now, what can they do with this? There isn't an objective currently to take. Dragon is spawning soon. I don't imagine that pick is going to have a large effect on the Dragon, as Swain did take TP this game into the bot lane, but it buys time, right? It accelerates Vygar's ability to get gold. It will make at least TTG think a little bit more about playing safely, walking through those areas, which opens up some things for Rats, but Rats needs a lot more of that. They need to find more plays, and I like what they're doing now. They know they can't contest the Dragon, so they're shifting a lot of their resources to top lane, saying, we know you're going to have a couple people down there at Dragon. Let's shift to the other side of the map and get what we can do.
Absolutely. Also, look who it is. Clutch FG coming in. 46 months, tier 1 sub. They say sup. What's up, Buggle? What's up, Buggleberry? Just swinging on through. Been seeing you've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 all day. Nice, clearing out this vision right here. Look at this. DRX actually able to take this top tower. I mean, with proper support, proper protection, they're making sure that Foreign Guy gets all of this. Slampus down here in the bot lane, clearing out this CC. Getting that kill, getting that shutdown, probably a huge morale boost as well.
Definitely. Then you have everybody in comms saying, all right, good job. We got this. We can make plays. It's huge for a team, especially a team that's trying to scale, that's trying to get to that next item, and that's another tower. All that gold going on to the Kai'Sa. Ooh, nice trade under the tower from Malphite there.
Absolutely. Slampus knows what's up. Clutch says they'll be there tomorrow night. Absolutely. We've been saying it all night, but just a reminder, we've got streams. Buggle's streaming Monday and Tuesday. Papoa's taking Wednesday. I'm doing Thursday, maybe Friday. We'll see. Vega, I'm definitely going to be sending you some messages about that. We might have Vega back on here as well, as long as the schedules work out for everybody. So keep your eye on the stream.
Always happy to be a part of it. This game has slowed down a pretty large amount here. 2 dragons over to the side of TTG. The lead is held steady, which, if you're a Rats fan, that's what you want. You want the lead to hold steady, to stay where it is. Let the Vyard get to that second item. Let Kai'Sa get to that second item.
And here's the thing. It needed to slow down. It had to. This is a slowing of pace by necessity. And proof of DRX actually doing what they clearly needed to do, right? There are often situations where you're like, boy, they need to slow the game down. And then teams, they get a little bit too excited. But no, we saw one pick. They've backed off. They're being cautious about this, and they should be. I'm going to step away for one moment. I'll be right back.
Yeah, and it's important to shout out TTG also for recognizing, like, hey, we don't need to be over-aggressive. Like, we have a lead. We are controlling objectives in the game right now. As long as we don't throw or overdive something, we should theoretically have a path to winning the game, right? So it's important that they do see that, but also that path can lead to having somebody get back into a game. Right now, still no action. I imagine the third dragon will be a point of inflection for both teams, as getting to Soul Point, using those objectives to make plays. But we do see there's an Olaf taking the red here on Vision. Maybe Olaf does have ult, Ghost, and Flash, so a pick onto Olaf would be hard. There is the ult popped. Getting that out is important, though. It should be a secured red buff there. But in the meantime, as they try to make a play on the bot side, Baron is started. Now, it isn't a very fast Baron team. The Swain, the Seraphine, they don't deal a lot of damage to it. And that is a ultless Olaf stuck there, forced to use the flash. But, oh, the Seraphine hits 3 as they go in. Malphite gets 2 in the backline. Meanwhile, Kai'Sa dashing in. 1 goes down. That's 1 down for TTG. Meanwhile, Rats pushing forward. There is an attack damage on Kai'Sa. Forced to flash the wall there. Huge engage. Vygar not able to get a lot of damage. And right now, it looks like the counter engage is doing it. TTG cleaning up the members right now of Rats. Xerath forced to ult, pushing away the Vygar here, and that is 3-1 dead. TTG wins the fight. Will they turn back for the Baron? Looks like no, they are just going to push the mid lane. Another one fight there for TTG, as now they look to take the mid inner and pressure it. Only Kai'Sa up at the mid. Vygar forced back to base to heal.
God, Vega just does it all. He can play by play. He can color. The Swiss Army knife of casting. That was an awesome call, man. I just didn't want to say anything. I got back like a quarter of the way into that.
Oh my gosh, you just do this to me. I've done that so long. I was like, oh gosh.
I was just enjoying it. I was like, wow, that was fucking awesome. Rough spot though. This gold lead is extending.
Yeah, it is, and that fight looked positive. It looked like they might be able to get the Olaf early, but the Seraphine ult just so good into any of those chokes. Anytime you're walking through a choke, I do not want to be a team against Seraphine.
That was the pick that they took the longest to lock in. They really thought about that one, and it felt like it was a conversation. They looked at what was happening. They said, what do we need? What do we want? What have we learned from the past 2 games? Okay. We want the Seraphine because we know these teams are going to fight. There were a lot of choke point fights in the last game. Not that that's necessarily indicative that it's going to happen every game, but once again, find ourselves in this situation. Seraphine ult clipping multiple members in these fights multiple times now, setting them up for some real success here.
Absolutely. But we do see the potential, right? We see what Rats could do in the right situations. They have a lot of pick potential. They have a lot of damage. Even that fight was pretty close, but Kai'Sa just needs a few more items. Just needs a little bit more strength. And Olaf with the Baron.
Look at this. Everything dropping, but there it is. The vaulted Seraphine ult coming in, locking people up. And Avada Balenciaga living for such a long time. And Xerath from a distance, foreign guy. Such low health. Can they get out? That's going to be the Zac going down. Sometimes that's your job in a fight, to let the carry get out. Oh,
yeah.
That was almost a prime situation too. They dropped a lot of CC onto their target. They just weren't able to get it. They still need that damage.
Yeah, they're going to move towards the dragon now. I love that TTG is recognizing they're not very fast at doing the Baron. They don't kill it very quickly, so they're not no 50-50s, no putting themselves in a position where they could get caught by the Rats or anything like that. Instead, they're going to take the dragon. They're going to keep pressuring the map here. But on the other side, I will say, someone who's going unsung as a hero in this game right now, Xin Zhao. The ults from Xin Zhao make it impossible for Kai'Sa and Veigar to deal any damage because it doesn't let any projectiles come in. That's Veigar can't ult, can't Q. Kai'Sa can't shoot Ws, can't Q on any of those targets that they're piling in on. And just like that, the fight's easy to do. They're hitting all the Swainies. They're hitting all the roots from this Seraphine on the outside. And now they're in the situation where constantly Rats has to walk into them at these objectives, which is just what they want.
A masterful pick, and it really is playing out for them exactly in the way that you described. Now, third dragon has gone down. Now, next dragon, it's gonna be Soul. It's gonna be Ocean. That's kind of the timer. Can DRX get enough money to at least show up and do something about that? Maybe even need to let the Soul through. We'll see, but they do need time to scale. Some items are starting to come in. Let's see. I like this little death brush that they're playing. Let's see. Kigris, 252 stacks of phenomenal evil. Not bad at all. Okay, going for this Olaf. That's going to be the ult coming down. But the Seraphine ult, once again, just brutal. And we are seeing it back to back to back. These are how these fights happen. Mikram, always in range for a Xerath ult. Always able to participate and just rain down hellfire and damage. See how much AP?
And
678 AP.
I will say right now, this is a weird angle where they did just lose that fight, but there's a lot of ults down. No Seraphine ult, no ult onto the Xin Zhao, no Olaf ult. If there was ever a window to force a fight and win it, this is probably it.
Yeah, that's a really good point. It's a really, really good point. They do have ult supremacy here. The question is, have they clocked that? It's so hard to play these games when you're, when you're down in a game. Oh, Slampus walking up, looking for a target. That's FNK. They are going to go for it. That's the jump in. The cage coming down as well. FNK, that's the Nautilus ult too. Can they get it down? Look from the back. It's Avada Balenciaga coming in, raining down fucking spears, hellfire, and danger. Mikram too. So much, even with the passive. They are just cutting people down. Kigris, being dangerous. Dude, that Xerath is terrifying. Absolutely a force. Barely took any damage in that. Trying to do a little bit of poke right here. Keeger is doing what they can, dropping the cage.
It is a very slow Baron, like we said before, but
Olaf
Olaf's in the base.
Oh
so.
my God, Olaf splitting this whole time. Well, I mean, if they get Baron, Olaf's obviously going to be able to make great use of that. Foreign guy is back up here. 2 items completed on them. That's... Oh, this is a really slow Baron. Okay, they get it.
Yeah, Olaf actually probably the best auto attacker on their team, and unfortunately that's the person splitting.
Right.
But now with the Baron, the Xerath Siege is online. They'll be able to walk up the towers very easily, poke people off of them. The items finished already. We do get 2 items to Kaisa. We do get 2 items onto the Vigard. There are some power points there, but as we saw in Knife Fight, even without the ults, they're kind of just slapping them with the wallets right now.
Yeah.
It's about an 11k gold lead, and that means that, you know, even if a fight's not a perfect setup, TTG can do a lot of things. You know, it's easy for them to just, you know, oh, okay, well, we may not have the perfect cooldowns or setup, but the item difference right now is very massive. So if you're Rats right now, you just want to hold on. You just want to hold on and get as much gold off the map as you can while giving up as little as you can.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And Tip Top Gaming have never taken their eye off the prize here. They have really been going hard in the paint on this, not pulling any punches, absolutely traveling in death squads. They don't want anybody to get picked here.
Avada Balenciaga, the highest level person in the game in the jungle right now, which is actually crazy. You don't see that a lot. Normally solo laners have the EXP lead, but
right.
As I say, that Xerath levels up, but at least for a little bit.
Yeah, for a couple of moments there, they're well on their way. And just look at what Olaf can do. This is just ignoring a lot, basically everything, getting some autos in. Jeez. Oh, they're really looking for these picks. That's some CC down onto foreign guy right here. Avada Balenciaga in the corner. Look at that, even flashing away. The Seraphine ult still connects to the Kaisa, and Kikaris, oh, flashing away as well, desperate to get some distance. It is just death coming from Tip Top Gaming.
Yeah, and I could be wrong there, but I'm pretty sure that Swain just Zanya's the Vigar ult during that fight.
Oh my God.
Even when they got somebody low, poppable by the Vigar, beautiful Zanya's there, just eating space, letting the Swain ult just deal damage throughout that entire thing. And right now, TTG in the driver's seat to win this game and this best of 3.
Absolutely nuts. Huge Cinderella story if TTG is able to come back and win this. They went down game 1. Game 2, they tied it up, and they are certainly in a powerful position here in game 3, taking this second inhib. They've got Baron. There's only one lane left standing in their way. Now, I'll say this, though. Nice thing about super minions, it's a lot of gold marching into your base, and we've got some champions that want to farm here on DRX.
Absolutely, a lot of gold, a lot of EXP. So if TTG does not use the pressure they have now to push in, there is an opportunity for a lot of gold to be gotten on the map. The Ocean Soul will provide issues. It gives them a lot of flexibility. They get a lot of sustain, especially somebody like Swain or Olaf. Oh, we started looking for a pick here.
FNK, they're going for it. That's going to be the ult as well. Will they get the kill? Yes, they get the Swain. Let's see if they can play off that. Avada Balenciaga goes in. Foreign guy up. Nice jump away from the Zac, but Avada following. That's the Nautilus ult too. Holy shit, gets clipped by the Seraphine ult. A 2-for-1. A 1-for-1 would have been acceptable right there, but oh my God, TTG are just so strong right now.
Yes,
I mean,
they are, and it takes so long to kill any member, and that's about the 3rd attempt on FNK's life. I'm not really sure what FNK did to make them want to kill him so much, but
it just is the most possible. Kigaris dropping that cage, taking a lot of damage. Avada Balenciaga going on. That's a great hook from Double Lift right there. Some damage coming through from Kigaris. They do have around 850 AP right now. I just checked a couple minutes ago, but look at that. Just a little bit of poke, and Kigaris down to half health, but they have to stick around. They've got to cage these minions, and the wave clear, oh, it's just not what it needs to be. An Elder Dragon is going to be coming up. Oh, have I not had... That's hilarious. Objective timers haven't been up this whole game. No one called me on it, though, so that's okay. Thank you so much. Did you know it?
I was looking at the dragon when it would like turn gray on the minimap. And I was like, oh, okay, dragon spawning.
That's hilarious. But you know what? We got here, and that's fine. And for some reason, even with no objective timers, Krylove followed us. Thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate the hell out of that. Heya, they say. Heya to you as well. Welcome to the Low Budget LCS. Who looks at objective timers, says Forsaken Mythos.
Exactly.
Yeah, good point. I've certainly never made a habit of it, and I
We
won't
just now
start
know.
today.
We just looked at.
Yeah, this will tell you how it would be like in a real game. We would be noticing at this moment. 32 minutes in. Crucially, Quintic, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the Low Budget LCS. Appreciate the hell out of everybody who's followed tonight. All the subs and the resubs and the follows, they warm our hearts. Now,
All right.
all 3 inhibs down. We've got double supers marching in every lane. Sorry, not all 3 inhibs down. Never mind. Just 2.
inhibs down.
I was looking. I was like, I thought all 3 inhibs
It was
down. It's
3.
crazy. Okay. All right. All right. So I'm not losing my mind, which is important. 2 minutes and 38 seconds. The original reason why I was looking at trying to figure out what that timer is because Elder is almost a non-negotiable objective to let through. I've certainly seen people win fights against teams that have had Elder, but it hasn't happened often. Twice, actually, in the entire time. In the 11 seasons of the LBLCS so far, have I seen a team win against a team that has Elder. But we're not even going to look at Elder right now because Baron is on the table for TTG, and they are just eating through it.
Yeah, and great play by Olaf here. Sniper backs off, not even giving an angle for them to play the other side of the map. Just saying, oh, okay, I'm going to halt my push long enough for them to get Baron, wait on them to push that wave in, and return to split pushing. Just really good communication there in play. Now TTG has it. They could be on the victory march right now.
Absolutely. They're gathering their forces. Let's see if they've got the wave clear to stop this push. That's a lot of minions. They're trying to go for a pick on the right side here. On the bottom side, Slampus has to ult away. Cage dropped by Kigaris 2. Xerath going for the kill. Slampus able. Oh, the last one gets him at the very end. Sorry, second to last. God, Xerath has so many charges of that. That's crazy. Baron empowered minions.
So many.
Tip Top Gaming looking to climb the mountain, looking to do the reverse sweep, the Cinderella story coming to completion. The final fight right here, the Nexus exposed, a spirited defense, but it's not enough. Tip Top Gaming taking it 3.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is why you always bet the under. Tip Top Gaming starts the season 1-0. Absolutely amazing series. Great play in the last 2 games, adapting from game 1, where they were very scrappy, to look good in games 2 and 3 and shut the series out. What an amazing series from both teams. And Rats, honestly, really good series. Also, game 3 got a little bit snowbally, but amazing fight throughout the series. Both of these teams, very fun to watch.
Absolutely. Just wild. Let's take a peek at these damage charts.
Woo!
Swain at the top. Vigar not too far behind, though. I mean, you look at that, right? It's one of those situations where it's like, all right, if they're able to defend long enough, who knows what the scaling does? And Tip Top Gaming, I mean, they clocked that, and they pushed hard. And smart, too. Once again, they were on top of each other's backs right there. Everyone looking out for each other. And that's how they were able to pull this off. Absolutely incredible. You up for a quick interview if Tip Top Gaming is down? If they want to chat?
Absolutely.
All right. Let me just say this. Tip Top Gaming, send one person to community. We're going to take one person up here to answer maybe 2 or 3 questions.
Send one person as tribute.
Send one person as tribute. And hopefully you hear this. Hopefully you hear this. I can also, let's see. I can tag you as well. Let's see. Send MLG. Pull me. Okay. All right. We've got our person. MLG. I've got him. Okay, I've actually got to pull. Wait, this is so funny. The chats are so far away from each other that I
Oh
can't
my
scroll
gosh,
up. Hold on, let me minimize. We're working on it. We're building a rope ladder for you. Jesus, this Discord is
I'm
big.
glad you're doing this and not me.
This is a lot. Let me
Minimize all those other chats.
minimizing every possible channel.
This is Creative Team's fault. It's that folder.
It's the tickets. Oh, there are so many tickets. God damn it. Okay, that's not enough yet. Okay. Roster management, development team. This is good content, right? People are enjoying this. Come on, we're so close.
You're so close.
I'm just like inching closer and closer. Okay, I think I can pull them to I can pull them to a different chat. Okay, put them in creative team.
And then
I'm having to daisy chain them up. There it is.
you did it.
MLG Pro. Welcome to the desk of the low budget LCS. Of course, the much vaunted support of Tip Top Gaming. Congratulations on your incredible comeback. What a masterful best of 3 series. First, just any general thoughts you have on this series. It was so much fun to watch from up here. What was it like to play in it?
I thought once we found out what we wanted to do at the Kaisa pick, the series was just easy. Like, we just went blue side on game 2, first pick Kaisa. What's new there? Then move into game 3, and we just said, oh, we don't even need to ban it. We'll just first pick Xerath instead of banning it. And yeah, I mean, I think that defined the series in itself, because I'm pretty sure their Kaisa carried game 1. 12 is their total. So.
Absolutely, both games Kaisa was a tour de force. Yeah, Kaisa won on blue side every time that it was picked there, and you guys did some workshopping and seemed to find a formula that worked. Now, how has scrimming been going? What's it been like behind the scenes? Have you guys been doing any practice? What's it like in the camp of Tip Top Gaming?
Yeah, I mean, I say we generally scrim at least 4 days a week. So.
Oh, you guys are going hard.
Yeah.
Scrim schedule.
Yeah. We're definitely getting our games in here.
That's awesome. And you feel like you've been picking up lessons? Have you been scrimming other financial teams? Have you been scrimming teams from other leagues? What's your focus group been?
We've been finding that not many financial teams are scrimming, or at least scrim us. There's been a couple, but we're mainly finding from other leagues. Yeah.
Nice. Now, the Seraphine pick in the last game, it's what felt like a long pause in the draft. Was it a discussion to pick up that Seraphine, or was it just you just knew what you wanted right away?
It was more of just wondering how, or if we wanted to blind pick the top, or how we wanted to move the Xerath or Swain here. So by the time we got to R4, we just decided, okay, if we're slamming Xerath mid, then I think Seraphine pairs best with Swain at that point. Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Vega, anything you want to say? Any
Yeah.
burning questions?
Yeah, just a little peek behind the scenes of, game 1 was so scrappy and back and forth, and it felt like you guys were so close to winning. What were comms like after that? Were you guys still in high spirits, like, oh man, if they don't have soul, we win this game, or was it,
I will say it did get a bit quiet, and I mean, we had our hype moments when we did make a couple, or we did win a couple team fights, but as the game started to close out, yeah, they get a bit quiet, but I think we realized what mistakes we made in game and bounced back for game 2. I don't think it was really an issue.
Awesome.
Hell yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us on here. Anything else you want to say? Looking forward at the rest of your season. This was a great way to start the season. Any thoughts or any last words before we let you go?
I was the MVP in the financial showcase and nobody picked me up, so we're aiming to win this.
Hell yeah. Wait, well, somebody picked you up, right? How'd you get on to...
I started this team.
Dude, that's how you gotta do it. You gotta do it the right way. Well, congratulations. Things clearly coming together super well for you guys.
Yep, thank you.
Hell yeah. All right, thanks so much for joining us. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
You too.
Folks, thank you so much for joining us again. Welcome back. to season 11. What a Vegas. Thanks so much for coming on. What a banger opener. This was so much fun.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this was everything we could have asked for an opening game to the season, and hopefully it's just more of this to come. Happy to be here for another season. Can't wait to see all the teams this week. We've got games almost every day this week, guys, so keep tuning in, keeping an eye out in the Discord. Hopefully more great content for you guys. Absolutely, and of course, you can find more Vega on the booth on Sundays. Keep an eye on the Discord for that. And, well, hot damn. I guess that's going to be it. Wait, did we have a sign-off last season? How do we end these things? Oh, we raided people. Let's see if, first of all, let's see if there's someone we can raid while we workshop if we had a sign-off at all. I don't really think we did. Let's see. No other leagues are really on right now. Is this a French league? I think it is. All right, I don't think there's anybody crazy on, so we're just gonna end it the old-fashioned way. Oh shit, T-Pain, dude, the last time. Oh, so beautiful. It was so. I really stuck around on that T-Pain stream. I almost went and saw him in New York, and I regret that I didn't. Apparently his shows are incredible. All right, we're just gonna end it there, folks. Thank you so much. Definitely check in with the low budget LCS. We're gonna have more games for you throughout the rest of the week. Season 11, baby. We're fucking back. Have a good night.